Hello everyone, Had here, and welcome to possibly the last stream of Disco Elysium. I think so, at least, based on the progress that we made thus far in the game. Well, we'll see. From what I can't remember much from my first playthrough 2 years ago, but from what I can remember, this should be the last stream of this game. We will devote as much time as it's needed to end it. Maybe 4, maybe 5 hours. We'll see. Yeah, and after that, I will have some content lined up regarding Disco Elysium on my YouTube channel. And most important of all, regarding this content will be my critic video that I will try to montage and write a script for and such. So yeah, look out for that. Maybe on my YouTube channel I will do some Witcher related content, because I am a big fan of the Witcher series, books, games, and the TV show. I think it could be better, but I'm a fan of that also. Yeah, and that's basically what's lined up. When I finish this Elysium regarding my Twitch streams, maybe I will not maybe I will go back to Football Manager 2022. And yeah, once I'm done with all the content that I plan to do, maybe we will play some new game. I have some ideas in my head, but we'll see how it will go. Yeah, that's it. Without further ado, let's continue our adventure at Disco Elysium, perhaps for the last time. Oh, it's kind of a little bit sad saying this, isn't it? Twitch integration is of course enabled, so if you want to play with me, vote on dialogue options and impact my roll chances, then you have the possibility to do so. Let's end this game, shall we? I think it's the end because we got to the point of no return, basically. From what I can remember, there is still a fair amount of content after this point, but it's basically just the main story, right? Well, we'll see. Find the member. Yeah, we can do that. This is bugged. So unfortunately, those two quests will not be finished. My completionist nature is hurting right now, but well, I can't do anything about it. I don't know how to do this. We have to wait for that, and yeah, this is the only quest we can do right now. Let's find Ruby on the coast. Enter the cavern beyond the third building when you're ready. Note: Union and cryptozoology business might end when you do. Okay. We are done with the Union and cryptozoology business, I think. Oh, hello. Where's René? Gaston?
Officer, care to play a game with the lonely old man?
The jolliness is gone from Gaston's face. Oh.
Actually, never mind. Wouldn't be the same.
Huh. What happened? Where is René?
The prick is gone. I can barely believe it, but he's really gone.
Oh shit, man. He replies, trying to smile. Okay, that's... Oh, no. Like my theory about the game, like starting very funny and then every quest ends in a miserable manner or is really sad when you think about it. Like it holds up. Like we just started the stream and we find out that René is dead. Well, shit, man. I mean, he wasn't the most pleasant guy in the world, but still, it's very sad to hear that. Okay. Well, that's a great way to start the stream, isn't it?
He is trying to retain his jolly facade, but the underlying sadness casts a deep shadow over his wrinkled face.
Right, gone. Gone where? Do you know what happened to his man?
Hell, most likely. He was an absolute Kent.
Gaston sighs and mumbles more to himself than you. How did he die exactly?
His hungry little heart finally gave out.
He sighs.
The dock workers found him in the guard booth this morning. Wasn't even supposed to be working for another week, but he just had to prove how tough he is.
His angry little heart finally gave out.
Wait, did he push himself to prove he can pull his weight and doesn't need handouts?
Yes, he was about to head home, cause when the dock workers found him, he was wearing civilian clothes and not the Kuketu uniform I saw him in all the time.
Kuketu.
Sometimes I thought he was wearing it just to piss me off. Now the joke's on him, cause he's gonna be buried without it.
Gaston smiles. A sad smile.
That means the uniform could still be in the guard booth. Something to keep in mind if you really plan to give yourself to Revachol.
Okay, that's kind of fucked up when you think about it, isn't it? Do you think our conversation about his job pushed him to go out there?
No. René was the most stubborn man in Revachol. Nothing you or I could say would ever push him to do anything.
No.
The man was completely immovable.
Well, there's that at least. I don't have to feel bad. Was he really that bad?
I repeat, an absolute cunt. Even his old army buddies didn't want him around. He was like an old viper.
He turns to look at the crater.
The only people who could stand to be around him were Jenny and me.
He pauses.
She saw something in him when we were just kids and she never lost sight of it. And I thought if the most beautiful being in the world can love him, then there must be something worth holding on to.
His voice trembles. Man, that's sad. Whoa. Fucking sad shit, man. Huh. Did you love him?
We've hated each other our entire lives. So much, in fact, that...
He falls silent and looks at you, eyes filling up with tears.
Yes, I loved that angry prick. He didn't deserve it, but I did. You know what his last words to me were?
He wipes his eyes with a sleeve. Something mean, probably. That he's sorry, no. Some right-wing royal slogan. That's also probable. Something forgettable, like see you tomorrow, probably, no. Something mean.
In Guillaume's time, you'd have been shot without trial. That's what he said to me.
Yeah.
He lived a cunt, and he died a cunt. Let's leave it at that.
The old man gathers himself and wipes his eyes again. Do you know what happened to his medals?
I took them for myself. Took them to remember that old cunt. Nobody knew him better than I did. And I want to remember that old cunt by something.
That old cunt. It's funny, he says this, he says it every time, right? He doesn't call him René, he just calls him old cunt. And it's a little bit funny, but when you think about it some more, he does it to, like, distance himself a little bit, to make the pain a little bit easier, I think. Something to that effect. Yeah. He looks at you for a moment and then speaks quietly.
Strange how old cunt sounds almost gentle when he says it now.
He tries to call him something mean to distance himself, but he can't completely do it. Here, something to remember your friends by. Give him the photograph of René and the girl, yeah.
Let me see. This was 60 years ago. We all went to that parade. Young René looked so happy, and Jenny...
Gaston takes a photo, hands trembling, eyes blurry with tears. He has to stop.
I'm sorry, officer. I just...
He dries his eyes.
Thank you. Thank you for this little memorabilia. It really means the world to me.
No problem.
That was nice. A small thing for us, but invaluable to him. He probably didn't even know René had the photo.
I talked to him about it, right? To René. About this photo. And he was there. Okay, that's a little inconsistent, I think. But okay, no matter. The lieutenant smiles. I offer my sincere condolences. All the people die, you better get ready to... Holy shit! Holy fuck! Okay, you can be a complete asshole. There were some assholish things that you could do and say in this game, but this, I don't know if it takes the cake, but it's very close to. Holy fuck, man. No, definitely not. I offer my sincere condolences.
Yes, we are both very sorry for your loss.
The lieutenant nods.
It is what it is. Part of life, really. But to know someone for 79 years, then one day they're just gone.
He mumbles, only half listening to you.
I just don't know anymore. About anything, really. But you must need something.
He slowly shakes his head, then remembers your presence. Too bad René is gone. I was hoping to ask him about Mabel's. I asked him about it, right? Okay, hold out the flower.
René wasn't really what you'd call a botanist, officer. And believe me, he didn't like Insulindian lilies.
The old man stares at the flower, then sighs and says, wait, Insulindian lilies?
That's their old name, dating back to the time of kings and crests, and all that other stuff he loved so much.
He replies with a slight nod. Why didn't he like them?
There were many reasons, but mostly it was the communals.
Yeah.
They called them the bells of revolution.
A sad smile passes his face.
I guess in the end, the Insulindian lilies were just another piece of the whole Insulinde. The royalists had to surrender to the Mazovian insurgents. It doesn't really matter anymore.
I want to go over a few more things about René, if that's okay.
Yes? What about René?
He looks up. Oh, no, I won't say that. Okay.
Yes.
It is... I just don't know anymore. About anything, really. Officer,
The Union.
I just can't do this right now. The Union, it just doesn't matter anymore.
He looks up, all wrinkled, old and small. Okay, bye for now. Man, we have to fucking start the stream like that. Ah. Alright.
Still here.
And this isn't ready yet, right? Right, it isn't. Holy fuck. Like, death everywhere. And everything is miserable and pessimistic. Yeah, we are not going to Everard, we are going to the René's booth. I mean, I don't want to like be an asshole, but the gamer in me wants to be a completionist, so maybe if there's like another scene there, extra scene about René or something, then I want to check it out. Also, quite a coincidence, right? That's everyone dies around me. Like, there were 3 deaths, right? The mercenary, the investigation, then there was the working class drunk, right? The husband of Billy Mejon. And then now it's René.
This is the night watchman's booth. The name on the door reads, René Arnaud. René left his uniform neatly folded on the table.
Like 3 days in the span of 3 deaths in the span of 5 days.
Take it. It's just there. Who cares? It's not like anyone's gonna need it.
Will the game guilt me about it?
Generally speaking, It would be dishonorable to take it. But then, it looks like a military uniform, and wearing that is very honorable. So, a conflict of honor. It's up to you.
The gamer in me wants to take the uniform. To have everything available to us. Although, we don't have any more white checks, do we? Take the uniform.
I suppose René is not going to be needing it anymore. It's a bit too colorful for my taste, though.
He studies the uniform. It's needed for work and all that. This is gonna take my shit to the next level.
Fantastic. Try not to wear it with other similarly colorful clothes, okay?
Okay. Not feeling great about it. Okay. Pants. Oh. A vigilance, +1 to reaction speed. These pants are made from synthetic lightweight fiber and designed to let the carabiners' legs and groin breathe. Red stripes are there to inspire courage, while the golden stripe symbolizes the patriotic flame in the wearer's heart. And this? Jacket. +1 Revacholian nationhood. Proud nationalist. The beautifully adorned jacket of the Royal Carabiners has 3 stars on its shoulder, and the word Capitaine written on the chest. Neatly patched here and there, it's impossible not to feel love for the fatherland when you wear it. Okay. Maybe we will need it, maybe we will not. I thought it would give us authority, but it doesn't. From what I can see. Right, let's go. Let's go to this Feld building, and you know what? I want to go there by foot and not fast travel because I don't want to miss anything. Like the state of the world changed a little bit, I think. Like, you know, René is dead on day 5. So let's just quickly see if there's yeah, Classy is here. That's great. If there's anything more that is changed. You know? Yeah. Yeah, okay. You don't fucking care, right? Just a quick glance around the map. Just to see if anyone else died or something. Before we finish this game. Okay, you are still the same, I think.
Hello again,
Right. What about you, Annette?
Hi, Ace Detective.
Hi. And just let's quickly see Cindy. Okay, she's still there. Joyce isn't there, unfortunately.
Hello again, officers.
Okay. I love you, Kuna. Every time I see it, it cracks a smile on my face. Right, let's go down the road. Oh! See, there's something new. What's that? Etched into the wood, barely visible. Remember that. The rest is lost to time. Okay. I feel bad for Gaston. And I'm sorry I took your sandwich. That I just... It wasn't supposed to be mean. You know? I was just trying to be funny. Zilek is still there.
Everything's still cool here, officer.
The street vendor assures you. Do you accept net worth as a form of payment?
I only accept legal tender, officer.
He lowers his voice.
Unless that's code for something.
It is not code. He really means his individual net worth. It is not legal tender.
Lieutenant jumps in.
In that case, I cannot accept that as payment, officer.
Uh,
I run everything above board here. Cash only.
so why the fuck... is this just some joke from the game that's going to like be there till I finish it? That's kind of like... Okay, why the hell not? Let's see Roy. I'm hoping he isn't dead. Hi Roy.
Hello, hello. Let me know if I can help you with anything.
Yeah, sure. Do you recognize net worth in here? I have a lot of it. Show him the certificate.
This is... I certainly wouldn't pass up the opportunity to acquire something that can make princes out of peons.
He scans the document in your hand. He's interrupted by a sudden cough.
Owning shares, that's where the proper trade is. Far beyond the pittance I deal with in here.
What's wrong with your shop? I like it in here. You want shares of me? I was hoping to get a discount of some freebies. What's wrong with your shop? I like it in here.
Nothing's wrong with it. The shop suits me fine, it's just...
He changes tack.
We all need a bit of luck in our lives, you know. A lottery win.
What is tack? A small, sharp, broad-headed nail. A long stitch used to fasten fabrics together temporarily, prior to permanent sewing. Okay.
Tack.
Right. You want shares of me? I was hoping to get a discount of some freebies. Or some freebies.
No can do. I need to make money. This is a business first and foremost, not a charity.
What if I endorse your store? Put my official stamp of approval on it. It's like, I am Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store in the Citadel. Right.
No offense, but I don't think it would do me much good. Nothing to do with you. It's just my customers tend to be, well, they wouldn't know who you are.
Yeah, that makes sense.
He's right. His customers are desperate,
Oh.
lowlifes, and bored browsers. They don't understand high culture. They don't want their purchases to elevate them. They just want some old junk at a bargain price.
So I can't be Commander Shepard.
I'd be glad to trade for your shares. Let's stick to that.
What can I trade for these shares then? Everything?
In theory, yes. You probably have enough to afford it all. However, I don't plan on selling up and joining the mastodons of La Delta just yet.
Can I buy the street lamp?
What I can do is trade that modified street
Yes!
light over there for some of your
Yes,
shares.
yes,
It's the most expensive item in here.
Yes, it
The
is.
finest in interior lighting.
Great. I was wondering, how can I buy the street lamp? Like, it costs like 700 real or some shit? Okay, great.
Expensive isn't everything. And we know that light isn't even a recognizable brand. You can't exactly strut down the street and turn heads with it like you can a new Perseus Black number either.
Good point, I won't bother with it then. No, it's still a physical asset though. Doesn't that count for anything?
Sure it does. Not saying you should definitely not get it.
I will get it.
But let's think about what to do with it first. Any ideas?
I have no fucking ideas. I just want a street lamp, man.
Imagine swinging it at a ball. The distance you'd get. That's the kind of feat that nets sportsmen a corporate sponsorship.
Okay.
There's much to be learned in this kind of rewiring job. You could steal its secrets and make a whole line of modified street tech to sell to the public.
Okay.
It's up to you. If you think it's got ROI potential, then go ahead. Just bear in mind that these shares are developing into a fortune without you having to do anything.
You're selling it for 700 real, right?
Right.
He nods. And you won't give me anything else for these shares?
Nothing else in here carries that much value, I'm afraid. Plus, I need to make sure I still earn some actual cash for food and such.
Yeah, that makes sense, I guess. Although, shares may be worth more than food and such. Yeah, okay, that seems like it has potential. I'm not sure. Yeah, it seems like it has potential.
Have another look at it. Really take in that quality craftsmanship. Any other questions in the meantime?
No, that's it. Okay, let's try to buy this.
Typical Martinez streetlight sits among assorted floor and table lamps.
Let's talk about this trade then. If you're happy with shares, start hustling.
More than happy. Like I said, I value the streetlight at 700 real. You decide how many of your shares that gets me.
I don't know, man.
As little as possible. We only sell shares if we're getting something of more value for them. Shares are premium goods. Think big business.
I don't want to be an asshole to him though.
A 20th of your shares is a sensible offer. Very divisible as far as numbers go.
I will give you a third of my shares for it now. How does a 20th sound to you? Okay. Like, it's logical, right? It's logic. It's not like savoir-faire telling me this, who lacks empathy. And it's not empathy who would give him a third. I can't go higher than a few shares. I need time to mull this over. How does a 20th sound to you?
That's a reasonable offer.
He raises a cold finger to his chin, looking as thoughtful as he can.
All right, you have a deal. The street light is all yours. Pleasure doing business with you.
His shoulder relaxed as if a load has been lifted off them. I didn't think we would buy a streetlight today, but how does it feel to be a shareholder?
Yeah, good. But I won't be holding on to these shares for long.
He gives you a false grin. Got some big purchases planned, have you?
Let's just say there's some long overdue business I've got to deal with.
Mysterious. Nothing like a good business deal to loosen the joints, is there? Rotate your shoulders.
Oh, sure.
He doesn't quite catch your meaning. He tries to mimic your rotational action, but just ends up shrugging. So how do I get this light out of here?
It is quite heavy. You're going to need a truck.
But I don't have a truck.
That's all right. I can keep it here for you until you find one.
How can I trust you? How can I trust that you won't sell it to someone else?
Tell you what.
He bends down and disappears behind the counter.
Did he just do a runner? He can't get away that easily. Try calling out to him. Don't panic. I'm sure he's just doing his shoelaces up. Something like that.
Yeah, pretend to browse the shop from where you stood.
Here we go.
Yeah. The pawn shop owner uprights himself back into view with the stiffness of an old ironing board. Here we go, he says, holding a piece of cardboard out at you. What's this? What's that?
It's a sign that declares you the owner of the streetlight. Stick it on and people will know that it's yours.
Okay.
Great idea. One of your physical assets on display for the public. Maybe this was a good idea after all.
Okay.
We could sell tickets for people to come see it. Turn this into a little money churner. But let's come back to that idea later. There's easier money to be made elsewhere. Just get that sign stuck on there for now.
I like your thinking.
There you go. Beautiful job.
He hands you the sign that then watches you attach it to the streetlight. using the sticky tag he put on the back. Read the sign. Okay, I can't quite read that. The Disco Cup something. Sold to the Disco Cup for shares in something group. Read the sign.
It reads, sold to the Disco Cop for shares in MK Mercury Group. The words are written with an even kerning, in bold, precise letters. Looks surprisingly official for a small-time trader. Some of your big biz flair must be rubbing off on him.
Look at the light in your life. Look at the light in your life, what?
The pole has been carefully cut, the wiring redone and attached to a standard indoor plug. The light buzzes faintly, but persistently.
I've got big plans for this light. Your shop's gonna be a landmark one day.
Oh, right. That's good.
He surfaces from a daydream. That's good, he replies, unsure of what you said.
Your eyes slide back to the 700 Real modified streetlight you traded for shares. The golden light seems to flicker ever so slightly, like a butterfly. It casts shadows on the sign.
See you later, sunshine.
One quick question. How do I get hold of my shares?
Comes a voice from behind the glass. I will get my personal brand strategist to sort the legal workout with you soon.
All right. Perfect. Thank you.
Idiot Doom Spiral. I feel like I'm in an insane asylum. Holy shit.
It's the 700.
Okay.
It's the 700 Real modified streetlight you traded for shares.
So I have to go to Idiot Doom Spiral to let him know, right? Okay, let's do that. Everything in here I bought,
You see
right?
rows.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, that's interesting. I didn't think we would be buying the light today. The street light. Like, is it even possible to acquire 700 Real in this game? I'm not so sure. I don't think so. Okay. What about you?
The trap is full of locusts.
Okay. Hello, my personal brand strategist.
Tequila
Oh.
Sunset.
I can't talk to him about... Yeah, I can't talk to him about the... Okay, I thought that this was like something that leads somewhere, but apparently not. It was just a funny comment or something. Right. So let's do the main quest, finally. It's here, right? Right, here. Let's save the game. Okay. Do you hear that? Like a radio clatter or something. You should take out your flashlight. Okay. Here.
This isn't just glass. These are old computation components.
These are computer components?
Yes, filament memories. From the time when wires were cast in glass, slides with an inlaid nervous system.
How'd they do that? And why?
The how was a closely guarded secret. Something that was locked in safes in human heads across the river where they were manufactured. As to why, your fingers don't know. The why is easy, because they hadn't come up with modern silicon-based systems yet. For vitreous cast filament memories, though, these seem incredibly advanced.
Hey Kim, look, old cybernetics.
So it is. I think it is used to form a single system, slotted in the wall.
The lieutenant tilts his head, watching the light glimmer on the glass. So, this is all that remains of the Feld R&D.
The rest of the building seems to have been picked clean.
He nods. Could this be part of the Feld playback experiment?
These? No. These are old filament memories. I hope you're not expecting to find that device here. You will be disappointed.
All you will find here is pain.
No. Finished thought. Alright, there's nothing here, right? Nope. Where was I supposed to go here, right? Right, and this is the point of no return. So let's save it one more time. And let's go. A concrete pipe, buried in sand and dust. It feels strange. How much? Okay, we have quite a few skill points, so that's good. Alright. We don't really need money anymore, I don't think. Like, we bought everything that we can buy in this game. Besides some alcoholic beverages, I think.
Suddenly, your
Oh,
entire
shit.
body is paralyzed. Aggressive
What
white
the
noise
fuck, man?
fills your skull. A strange pain, like you've never felt before. Through the static, you hear a woman's voice.
Holy fuck, man. This was like a jump scare or some shit. Like, it genuinely scared me for a bit here. Like, the sudden change. Also, what the fuck is going on? This is Ruby, the instigator. Huh.
It's like 1,000 radio stations are being
Yeah.
blasted into your head all at once. But her words are the only ones you can make out.
Yeah, I thought that I heard some radio chatter or some shit like that.
I know you're feeling pretty uncomfortable right now.
Okay.
Don't move too much or fight it. That'll just make it worse.
Says the shadowy figure by the machine.
Can't say it's a pleasure, officer. I was really hoping not to make your acquaintance. But here we are.
Okay.
As she says the word officer, you feel a spike in the agony. It sounds like the entire radio frequency range is screaming directly into your neural pathways.
Cover your ears, don't cover them. I think, like, I'm already covering them, I think. Why wouldn't I cover them? Let's cover our ears. Yeah.
No, buddy, that's not going to help. You can't shield yourself from this. It's an entirely new type of experience. Way worse than all the previous ones.
Good thing that we bought those, like, medicine products yesterday, right?
Don't focus on the pain. Focus on doing your job. Tell her she's under arrest.
What's happening to me? Are you gonna kill me too? Help, Kim, help, my brain is on fire. Yell through the static, you're under arrest.
Really now? Check this out.
She turns the dial in her hand.
You're overwhelmed with a new surge of violent static. It feels like a blood vessel exploded in your brain.
What's happening to me?
I'm using a pale latitude compressor. You and your partner have been caught in its field.
Say nothing, try to cover your ears. You're using one of those devices used to send signals through the pale on me.
Wow. Check out the big brains on you.
She sounds impressed.
You're not entirely wrong.
Pale latitude compressor. Interesting.
A pale latitude compressor is used to sort of make the pale more manageable. With a lot of these, you can force a radio signal grid on the pale, literally crunch the distance across it. Signals are relayed across a series of repeater stations fixed to buoys.
She buzzes.
Not a fun job manning those stations. All alone out there in the pale, people lose their minds in just a few years.
So, what we are experiencing is a concentration of radio waves.
He gestures towards something with great effort.
Precisely. This is an industrial strength paraboloid. It's meant for forcing dimensions on something that doesn't have them. Needless to say, the frequencies used are out of this world.
Okay, that's a little strange. I don't quite understand this technical gibberish.
At the upper limit is the large prime number generator station. It's used specifically for pale latitude compression. That's why you may be hearing some numbers. But you might also hear, or think you're hearing, local radio chatter.
She's been holed up in here for a while with no one to talk to. Keep her talking, and you just might get an opportunity to break loose.
How did you get your hands on this? Will I stay like this forever? Have you experienced the compressor yourself? This is all great, but let's talk about the man who was killed. Please turn it off, I can't take it anymore. How did you get your hands on this thing?
I built it myself.
She nods toward her torture device.
And she's proud of it too, as she ought to be. This is way beyond your abilities.
That's illegal. I'm guessing it's patented. But we are beyond that, aren't we?
Oh yeah. Way beyond.
She studies her death rate and the law officials trapped in it. Will I stay like this forever?
No. Once I shut down the compressor, the pain will end.
She hesitates.
It may take a few minutes for you to steady yourself, though. It's a bit like waking out of a very confusing dream.
That's actually quite nice. Okay, this was a long sound effect. Have you experienced the compressor yourself?
Yeah, I stuck my head in there before using it on you. It seemed like the ethical thing to do. Can't say that I enjoyed it. The field was weaker, but I can imagine what you're going through.
This is all great, but let's talk about the man who was killed.
Yeah, let's not talk about that shit. You were hunting me and fell into my trap instead. That's all there is to say about it.
So she thinks of you as hunters, not cops, and of herself merely as prey.
Please, could you just turn it down so I can ask you something?
If you've got something really important to say, you can do it through the white noise.
Speed Freak FM! Kim, are you enjoying this? Okay, that's a nice song. I wonder if it will get me a PM CET on YouTube. Holy shit, that's actually quite loud, man. That is actually quite loud. I'm sorry if I like speak louder than normal because like that's a natural reaction. Because of, you know, I'm using headphones, right? It's actually quite loud.
Then this...
The lieutenant clutches his head, grimacing. I'm guessing you don't like Speedflix FM in this form.
God damn it.
She regards you and Kim with sudden sympathy.
Fine. If you really want to talk, I can dial it down. I've also got a gun, by the way.
She steps reluctantly out of the shadows. The pain lessens. Yeah, I got a gun too.
The gun she's carrying is a 2-barreled front loader, not like the murder weapon.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think she's the murderer.
Well, it doesn't feel much better, but you can form sentences now. Thinking doesn't seem to hurt as much.
But if she isn't, then we don't have any, like, any suspects anymore.
Just keep her talking, and you'll get through this. There's only 3 meters between you and the machine.
Okay.
If you keep her distracted for long enough, maybe. Be careful when you make your move. That'll be it for questions. Bide your time.
So, before we do the red check, we will have to do all the dialogue first. I can take it in more. Just go. Don't attempt to destroy the compressor. Destroy the machine. 58%. Okay. How did you know we were coming?
I heard you in the passages, and I've been preparing for quite a while.
By hiding bullets under floorboards.
So you found my shack, huh? I'm not surprised.
She didn't rat you out, by the way, Isabel, the washerwoman.
So nice. That's one knife I didn't want to find in my back.
She smiles a little smile.
As opposed to the other knives she's finding there now. Hardy for one.
Preparing for the worst. You're desperate, aren't you? You don't need that. Preparing for the worst.
I was. Before I caught you in the pale latitude compressor. I'm fine now.
That's her admitting the bullet was an emergency exit.
Did you shoot Lely?
No, I didn't do it. I only helped stage the lynching, though I doubt that makes much of a difference to you. Who ratted me out, by the way? Was it Titus? No.
She hesitates.
He wouldn't have broken first.
You're right, Classia was the first to share her suspicions. When I threatened to arrest her, Classia broke. She told me everything.
Oh. Well, I guess I always knew she was a survivor above all else.
She smiles sadly.
But she couldn't have known I was on the coast. How did you find me?
Your first guess wasn't entirely wrong. Your own boys told us you were on the coast. Yeah, your first guess wasn't entirely wrong.
Titus and his boys, man. He told us you were on the coast.
Even now, Kim is a paragon of professionalism. He is trying to make a clean cut of telling her she was betrayed.
Also, I'm impressed with how he was saying this line. Like, not an ounce of pain in his voice.
Well, fuck. Those guys liked me, I know it. But this is what happens to people whom people like.
She pauses, taking it in.
A dull despair is creeping into her voice.
Good.
How the fuck did the rest of you get by?
Wait, wasn't it you who called me the human cowl opener? It's not personal. I opened them up.
I did, didn't I? Now you've come for me.
She scoffs.
Fuck them all the same.
I do it by asking questions, and I have some for you. Honestly, I don't know how I do it. I just stumbled in here. Can you please explain this shit to me? Yeah, number 1.
Like what? I already told you I didn't do it.
She adjusts her grip on her gun.
A strong moral compass. She still wants the opportunity to make a case for herself.
Would you say that Lely was a likable person?
I didn't like him. Hardened mercenaries aren't particularly likable types.
You don't feel sympathy for mercs. It's hard work. There's nothing more personal if you... Okay.
Plenty of broken people who don't come with that kind of body count. Besides, they're paid well for what they do.
There's nothing more personal that you had against him. Perhaps his way with women.
You think I was envious of his conquests? Look, pussy's not a problem for me. And definitely not a reason to off someone.
Did you feel protective of the Union?
Yeah, sure. And I didn't like Wild Pines sending in those foreign hirelings. Me and a fuck ton of other people around here.
I have other questions.
I'm listening.
I'm listening, like, this is a casual conversation or some shit. Do you have an alibi for when Lely was shot?
Man, I was with the boys the whole night. I hope they at least bothered to impress that upon me.
There were 10 minutes they couldn't account for.
You mean the length of a toilet break? That wouldn't even have been enough time.
Hold on, no one takes a 15-minute leak.
Look, fuck you, man. I might also have stopped by the bar.
Our investigation, Wins from the Pain, has shown that 15 minutes was just enough time to commit the murder.
Wow. Now I'm curious. Please, explain.
Play pinball much?
No. Not since I was 14 and hanging out in the only diner in Dardun. Haven't been into low-risk, no-reward games since moving to the city. Why?
Never mind the pinball then. There's a secret way from the Whirling. Okay. There are some mysterious pinball machines in some pretty mysterious rooms in the Whirling.
Yeah, and probably some ghosts from the time of the suzerain. I'm not really interested in supernatural mysteries.
Wait, Wins from the Pain. What kind of mysteries interest you then?
Not murder mysteries either, if that's what you're thinking.
She looks you in the eye impassively, making it clear that she's not planning to comment on the matter any further.
That's a shame because I happen to be a paranormal detective now. What about elevators? Do you like elevators? Okay, never mind. Okay. Do you like elevators?
The fuck do elevators have to do with anything?
Do you or don't you?
Not particularly.
Why not? Not even quaint old rickety ones. I think we may have gone a little off topic. Why not?
Why are you so hung up on elevators?
That's a pretty good question, actually. She clearly doesn't know anything about the secret passage.
Not even grab your head, quaint old rickety ones.
I'm not really into old shit for old shit's sake.
God damn it!
They're glasses. Yeah, I'm fucking around a bit, ain't I?
So you know she's not an antiques enthusiast. Not my jurisdiction, man. But it also doesn't sound like she used that secret route at
Look,
all.
there's a secret way from the ground floor of the Whirling to the roof.
Don't know it, but also...
She frowned, studying your face.
Evaluating your competence as a police officer.
The shot couldn't have come from the roof.
Yeah.
Or we would have all heard it downstairs.
I didn't think about that particularly, but Classy would have heard it and not just shattering glass. Oh, she could have lied to me, right? But she didn't have, I think, any reason to lie to me. The second thing is like the positioning of the shot. Like it's fucking weird to shoot someone through the window when you're on the balcony. And once again, I don't know if the balcony door can be opened somehow from outside. Maybe not. So maybe that is the only way to shoot someone. But yeah, it's strange. And also the coincidence of the fact that Kratzy didn't see anyone. Like, come on, man. It's fucking a risky move to shoot someone from there. Very risky. And the fact that nobody, like... That Kratzy didn't see it is very strange. And also, the fact that Kratzy lives. If there was a chance that... And there was a big chance that Kratzy would have seen someone, the murderer, do this kind of shot, then I think the murderer would have killed her because she was a witness. And he didn't do it. Or she didn't do it, I don't know the murderer's like gender. Yeah, so there are too many pieces of the puzzle that don't add up. And I agree, the shot didn't come from the roof. Also, I didn't think like particularly about this one, but you're right. You would have heard something, I think, if there was a shot. You should have heard the shot downstairs. You're right. Huh. Okay.
She has a point there.
Yeah.
No one mentioned.
The pain stops him from finishing the sentence. Yeah, there are too many inconsistencies. Like you could you still do it? Maybe not. Yeah, I don't think you're the murderer. But who is them?
That didn't go super well. You've got to lay something better on her.
You have a gun.
And
Where did you get it?
the gun store.
What gun store?
Trigger Happy Jacks.
That doesn't sound like the name of the real store.
What did you think? That I'm going to squeal on my gun supplier? Sorry, not that kind of gal.
I see it's a front loader. Do you have another gun somewhere?
Sure don't.
A breech loader?
No.
This is such a wipeout.
I can't quite tell what kind of gun it is it?
A knocked-away AD front loader. 2-barreled. Not really what you were looking for, I'm guessing.
That isn't it.
I know you don't like old things, but do you sell antique rifles on the side?
Never really got into weapons trafficking. Especially not old weapons. They break too often, and you don't want unhappy customers among gun collectors.
Wins. That there's other evidence I want to ask you about.
Yeah, evidence.
You liked Cassie a lot.
I considered her a good friend, yeah.
Are you a girl like her? Is peeping one of your hobbies? But you wanted to be more than just friends. Number 3.
Oh, so that's where you were going with this.
She said you wanted to run away from her.
That's a very sentimental way of putting it. We both had pasts we didn't want to catch up with us, and we enjoyed listening to music together. Why not go on a road trip?
The lieutenant watches her expectantly, occasionally shaking from the pain.
Okay, fine. I was into her. Clausy was into me too for a time, I know it. We even fooled around once. And yeah, after that I thought maybe we could make a go of it.
She rolls her eyes. Hold on, Cassie only likes truly buff men. Does she now? Like, it's a hold on answer, so let's say it because it won't go any further when it comes to dialogue. But I'm not agreeing with this.
She does know how to pick 'em.
Yeah, I don't think she told us that she likes only truly buff men. That was a weird sentence. Okay, then what happened?
She rejected me with some wishy-washy bullshit about how she was confused because she felt so close to me and valued my friendship so much, and how guilty she felt for leading me on. I knew that wasn't the whole story, but thought, fine, I'll take it, move on.
Are you a girl like her?
What the hell, man?
She laughs.
Yeah, why not? I've gotten worse.
Her hand slipped from the dial of the compressor for a moment, almost turning it down. Then she put her hand back. Not yet. Not
Okay, so those kind of weird ass like questions can put her off. So let's ask them. Is peeping one of your hobbies?
Wow. Pissing, pinball, and now peeping. I'm just not following your insinuations, detective.
There's a hole in the wall. You can see into Classie's room. I won't blame you if you... no. Classie said you may have used the peephole in her wall to spy on her. It's just the hole in Classie's wall is pretty suspicious. Okay, number 2.
Damn. That girl's pretty, but not that pretty. In fact, no one's pretty enough to waste time skulking about the whirling, drilling holes in walls.
So you haven't been watching Classie through the hole in the wall?
Nope. Look, she has an effect on people. That je ne sais quoi that makes it impossible not to look at her when she walks into the room, and very difficult to look away. But travel enough and you realize, for the same reason that she's everyone's type as an object of desire, she's not irreplaceable.
For the same reason she's everyone's type as an object of desire, she's not irreplaceable. I don't quite follow that. Okay, yeah, sure. Cassie said you got very angry when she started seeing Lally. Threatened her.
Yeah. One time when we'd both been drinking, I said some heated things about how dangerous her patterns with men were. I was a little worried she'd blow it out of proportion in her head. All the drugs she was doing can make you feel like you're living in a DeLorean tragedy.
And despite everything, you helped her by staging the lynching.
Yeah. The girl seemed terrified. The merc was beyond caring what happened to his mortal coil. It was a no-brainer.
There are other things I want to ask about, I guess.
Go ahead. It's your body.
And mine too, he thinks. But keep on. This
Yeah.
must be done.
Do you like to hang out on the rooftops?
Who doesn't? Oh, you probably mean Claudia's rooftop. Sure, I've hung out there. She's got this great antenna.
Is that the only reason you hang out on the roof?
The view's pretty bomb, too. But you might say the antenna was the main attraction there, yeah. Along with Claudia.
What's so great about her antenna?
It's very powerful. I used it to tune into RCM frequencies. That's how I knew to be prepared for your arrival.
So you are sure you didn't shoot the merc from the roof?
Yes, I'm sure. And anyway, as I said before, the shot had to have come from afar.
Yep. Did you leave any flowers for Cassie on the roof?
No. Gifts of flowers and candy aren't really my style.
These weren't just flowers, they are symbols of revolution. Push through the pain.
So now I'm leaving revolutionary symbols around? Come on.
But Cassia was mourning.
I never did understand why, when someone dies, a hothouse's worth of flowers has to die too.
Okay, that's a good point. Like, a good sociological point. Okay, so you didn't leave Mabel's.
No, I did not.
Okay, let's take a step back.
Yeah? Where?
More questions before doing anything.
Who killed the merc if it wasn't you?
How should I know? As I keep saying, he already had a bullet in his head when I got to him, and there hasn't been any useful gossip over the radio.
Those rings around her eyes, her tired voice. She's been staying up late, listening in on the conversations crisscrossing Martinez.
Police radio? You've been following the case?
Who hasn't? You know, I can still see him there, in Claus's room, lying on his side.
She shrugs.
He was still warm, but the bluish light coming through the broken window made him look as though he'd been dead for a good long while.
What happened Sunday night? Tell me your version.
She eyes you warily, as though gauging your sincerity.
It's okay. We just want to...
He struggles to finish the sentence.
All right, don't kill yourself over it. I was shooting the shit with Hardy and the boys over a few beers, like always. Then Klasha comes in, all pale and shuddering. She sits down with a drink, trying to steady her nerves. So I grab a seat next to her.
Wait, did she also seem high to you?
Oh yeah, super. But I didn't think too much of it at first. I'd seen her party hard before.
Klasia said you knew something was wrong immediately.
No, I really didn't. She's not that easy to read. I just assumed she'd done too much blow. It wouldn't be a first for her. But no such luck. She was in some deep shit. She asked me to come upstairs. The merc she'd been going with was lying on the bedroom floor, dead. I knew she couldn't get the authorities involved, so yeah.
You made it look like he'd been hanged.
Klasia said you seemed to have a plan prepared when you got there.
What? No. Faking a
Oh.
lynching was her idea.
Okay, yeah, I wouldn't put that past her. It makes sense. Her idea.
Yeah, in cold blood.
Oh.
It really surprised me how quickly she was able to get a hold of herself once we got up there. It was like she was another person. The party girl was gone.
Okay, you know what? I think she is, like, Klasia is like a sociopath or some shit like that. Maybe not a sociopath in the normal terms, but something is wrong there. Yeah. Let's continue.
She asked me to help her drag him into the shower so she could wind the shower head around his neck to fake lividity.
Holy shit.
Then she dressed him while I went to get the Hardy Boys.
Showerhead resourceful.
Yeah. I wasn't sure whether to admire her or be disturbed.
Do you think she killed Lely herself?
As I keep telling you cops, we didn't hear anything downstairs. No gunshot, nothing.
But even if this is true, weren't you worried the lynching might lead to...
The lieutenant forces himself to finish the sentence.
War? The thought crossed my mind. But the mercenary's death was going to have repercussions either way. Although the way things are going...
She purses her lips.
Fuck it. I'm not responsible for these people after what they did to me.
She shrugs. If you didn't kill him, why hide?
I saw you roll into town. I wasn't about to stick around for questioning by a goddamn la puta madre agent.
A goddamn what?
So this is what she was scared to tell Titus. This cop.
What do you mean, La Puta Madre agent?
Yes, you. Everyone says you're his peon, his human can opener.
She looks at you quizzically. Huh? Who the fuck is La Puta Madre? Yeah.
Through the sudden sharp pain in your head, you hear the lieutenant mumble something to himself. Fucking hell. And why me? You hear through the white noise. It's especially bad suddenly. Felt like a vein exploded.
Who's everyone? How do you know this?
Everyone in Jamrock. The cops, the criminals. Why do you think I'm holed up in here with a goddamn death ray waiting for you?
If she knows that about you, she must know your real name too.
Tell me, what's my name? If you know that about me, you must know my name.
Harry Dubois. One corrupt motherfucker with the disco pants and a funny tie. Agent to La Puta Madre.
She replies quickly.
So she knows your name. That doesn't mean you're on the tape. Criminals make up bogeyman stories about cops all the time. All of this just means that you're effective. Criminals know you and are scared of you.
Am I really a piece of shit dirty cop? I guess we'll find out. Fuck yeah, I'm not La Puta Madre, and you better let me go. No. I'm no one's agent. I don't even know who La Puta Madre is, yeah.
Right. Sure. You don't know.
I'm sure I'm supposed to know, but I lost my memory recently. Could you tell me about it?
I'm sure La Puta Madre himself will explain it all to you soon enough.
What did you do to this Madre anyway?
You know what I did. I fucked him over.
She pauses.
And now I have Harry Can Opener in my lair. Fucking Titus.
She's not going to change her mind that easily. She still perceives you as a threat. Wait, one thing. Possibly small, but she said you rolled into town. Was that you singular or plural? She might know something.
When I came into town, was there... Yeah. Wrong emphasis, sorry. When I came into town, was there anyone with me?
Yeah, you had your death squad with you. What happened to them anyway?
Womboto, hi! Yeah, this will be our last Disco Elysium stream, I think. Yeah, we are nearing the end of the game. Classy hiding info is nothing new. Yeah. Yeah. I agree. I had my death squad with me. What happened to them? Who was in this this death squad?
Well, it wasn't this scrawny dude. You had two guys and a lady. The guys looked pretty buff. Lady wasn't bad either.
She nods towards the lieutenant. Okay. Man, weird. What else can you tell me?
One of the guys seemed chipper, a blonde. The other had a brooding something or other about him. And the woman was the only one in uniform. All were carrying. That sound about right?
She narrows her eyes.
No idea who these people are, literally.
Yeah. Cheaper a blonde. The other had a brooding something or other about him. Okay, so the woman was the lady and whirling in rags, I think. The police lady. So I'm guessing her partner was also there, right? The one who is wearing the wig. But I don't know this one. This a chipper, a blonde. Alright, yeah, that's right, I was just testing you. They're right outside with guns. No, that doesn't ring any bells.
Well, this has been a great talk, really. But I think I'm going to hit the road now.
She needs it. You better make your move soon.
Do you know about the bunker next door?
What bunker?
The communist hideout back there.
Don't know anything about it. No one's been around since I set up camp. And I'm sure I'm not the first vagabond to...
Her voice trails off into white noise in your head. It feels like an aneurysm approaching. Oh shit. Man.
I'm going to do something
I lost so many health points today. Okay. I'm glad I, like, you know, replenished my health thingies. Because if I didn't do that, then I think we would be dead by now.
Keep calm. Breathe in. After the pain recedes, it's a little clearer.
Yeah, after we are, like... After we deal with this scene, I will go to the flitter store and buy more health stuff. Okay. Pain threshold, destroy the machine. Womboloto, can I ask you for a favor? 72%. Yeah, so this is a pink check. So can I ask you for a favor? Can you help me? Put a +1 to physique and a -1 to anything else. If you can. Okay, thank you. +1 to physique and -1 to anything else. And let's see. Momentary window of clarity. Did it help? No, okay, no matter. Let's try it, I guess. Should I waste one of my... Like, I have many skill points. I acquired many skill points. So... It's pain threshold. Let's do it. Okay, 83%. Great, it's green, so I passed this check. Alright, there's a whole animation and stuff. Holy shit!
Ridiculous. The compressor lies broken on its side. It's quiet in your head again. It still hurts like hell, but...
You're under arrest? See them fireworks, Kim. Glance back. Whisper over your shoulder. You okay, Kim?
All good, officer. Be careful.
Lieutenant Huntress, recovering.
She looks at the machine, assessing the damage. Her hand trembles.
Oh, fuck it.
Oh shit! She puts the barrel of the gun into her mouth. What are you doing? Go ahead then, let her do it. Rhetoric, challenging. Convince her to put the gun down. 72%. Holy shit, man. What are you doing?
Problem solving.
She mutters.
Ma'am, put the gun down. That's not the solution to your problems. You are...
Oh, yes, it is.
Oh, shit, man. Okay. And we have to wait like 45 seconds for the next thingy to open. I don't want to waste another skill point, to be honest. And, like, do I really care that much about you? I mean, I don't want you to kill yourself, but... Umberto, I can try to help, but it didn't pop up last time. Maybe try to, like, refresh the stream or something. Yeah, it's like 20 seconds, so you have a little bit of time. And we will try it again. We'll see. Because, yeah, it's not bad 72%. Like, it's the same chance we got last time, I think. But it's better if you have higher chance. Like, I don't want her to kill herself. Good thing that she doesn't want to kill me. Alright, so, it's a blue check. So, I will click that. There will be an extension that will pop up on your screen. And if you could, pretty please, could you put 1 point in intellect and -1 point to anything else? And that's it. +1 to intellect, -1 to anything else. Let's do it. Come on. I believe in you. I don't want this lady to die. Alright, let's see. It was 72%. Okay, it's 83%. Thank you very much. Thank you for helping. Convince her to put the gun down.
She's truly
Great.
desperate. She thinks she has no other options. You need to give her options.
Alright. What options?
You know.
Maybe I can still talk her out of it.
This is how you talk her out of it. It's the only scenario in which she lives.
Please, put your hands up. Just walk away. I wish I could just let you go, but I have to follow protocol. Oh shit. So she still could die, I think. The only scenario in which she lives. Close one, yeah. The only scenario in which she lives is if I let her go. I mean... That's like an emotional blackmail, isn't it? Like, the real police in the real world wouldn't do it. I don't know, what do you think? I have a dilemma. Number one. Okay. Yeah, you can go then. I mean, you are not the murderer. I don't think you are the murderer, so whatever. But still, in the real world, the police wouldn't act like that. It's kind of silly how the police works here. Right, please, put your hands up. Just walk away.
She stares at you, frozen, the gun still in her mouth, eyes filled with dark intensity. Then something shifts in her.
Bombolto, I think if you choose second option, she will shoot. Right. Okay, yeah, that was my feeling too.
Her neck and shoulders relax, and her grip on the gun loosens.
Just fucking go, okay, before I change my mind. You don't have to do this. You're not cornered. I'm letting you go.
Day of miracles. I'll take it.
She says, pulling the gun out of her mouth, eyes still fixed on you. Then she turns her gaze to the tunnel behind you.
She runs past you, then past the lieutenant, and disappears into the darkness of the tunnel.
Holy fuck, man. What a scene.
Good call.
The lieutenant is still unsteady on his feet. Good call. Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. I would have done the same had I not been incapacitated.
He has to catch his breath. What if you just let the murderer go?
I have a feeling we didn't.
Yeah.
Her tent. We should check it out.
He looks around, then points to the back of the cavern. Holy fuck, man. That was the most action-packed, intense scene in this game so far, I think. Alright. What's here? Dark water trails into the distance. There is no way out. Cooking utensils. She has prepared herself porridge with bananas. Oh, okay, we have some money. We don't need money anymore, I don't think, but okay. And this thing. Oh, plus 3 health. Oh, that's great. Maybe you don't have to buy health thingies in Fritta. Right, let's look at this.
The plain red tent stands by dispassionately.
Who needs money when you are a high net worth individual? Right. I unlocked it yesterday. I didn't even notice it at first. Like, after 1 hour when this thing was here, I was just, wait, what the fuck is this? and it changes for some reason. Like, it really changes. It kind of behaves like a real, like, stock market or some shit. It's a really funny Easter egg. Okay.
It was pitched by practiced hands. She's used to camping out.
Look inside.
The tent looks old, but well maintained. In the darkness of the tent, a rolled up sleeping bag, cooking utensils, some books, and a kerosene lamp. It reeks of cigarettes.
Shine your flashlight on the books.
Assorted soft covers, mostly pulp horror. A motor carriage lies buried in the snow on one cover. On another, a ghost airship. You also see a collection of radio enthusiast magazines.
See anything?
The lieutenant peeks in over your shoulder. Sift through the magazines.
Rager Monthly, Journal of Material Science. More Technological Digest. One of the magazines doesn't have images on the cover. It's not
Oh.
a magazine. It's a leather notebook.
A notebook. Take it.
You pocket the worn brown leather journal a trusted friend left behind.
We should read this immediately. Like, right now.
Okay. Right, sure. Look for Ruby on the coast. You found Ruby's journal. Read it. Okay. Ruby's journal. A well-loved journal with a brown leather cover and the brand name Schneller. Okay. Embossed on the back. It seems to have served as a loyal friend to a lonely traveler. Schneller is a German word for quicker, I think. Okay.
A thick journal. The cover is worn like someone used to carry it around in their back pocket.
Examine the cover.
It's made of full-grain leather. The lower left corner of the back cover sports an embossed brand name. Schneller.
Schneller. It's pronounced Schneller. It's just... I think it's quicker in German.
Schneller is a stationery brand from Gottwald, beloved among architects and engineers.
Okay. So Gottwald would be an equivalent in this world of Germany, I think.
She's got good taste and must have taken whatever she recorded here seriously.
Unwind the strap. Move on.
The journal falls open. About 2/3 of its ruled pages have been filled.
Study the handwriting.
The large cursive of someone who writes quickly and confidently, perhaps too confidently. Many phrases and even paragraphs have been crossed out, with tiny corrections scrawled above and in the margins.
Flip through the pages.
It's a mix of logistical notes, diagrams, and personal reflections, all dated.
Okay.
It's good she left in a hurry. We could learn a lot from this.
What kinds of logistics?
Hard to tell exactly. It's mostly noted down in code. Looks like contact information, quantities, directions.
There could be useful information about local operations in those notes. We have a junior sergeant at my station who's good with codes. I can give this to her after we finish this.
What are the diagrams of?
Esoteric radio technology. The most recent ones probably pertain to the latitude compressor, sketches, calculations of distance and density. You make out a familiar spiral shape.
Okay. Anything personal?
Short, wry observations of people and places. Probably a way to pass the time on the road. Also, what appears to be attempts to sort through some difficult decisions. There are a few passages with many questions in them. The way some of those question marks trail off into ellipses, she was going through a tough time. Staff issues, always tough on the leadership. You smell traces of betrayal.
How far back do the entries go?
The first entry is from August 2nd of last year. It reads simply, I know my position is precarious. All I can do is make myself as useful as I can while looking for a way out. Remember, no one is indispensable.
What did she write the day Lely died?
Nothing on March 4th. March 5th, though, well, that's bound to come back and bite me in the ass. I'm bad at this. Loyal to a fault. But that's another matter entirely. You have no idea what she means. These are personal notes. Don't expect to understand all of it.
Anything about La Puta Madre?
That name isn't mentioned as far as you can tell. Small wonder. Would you talk about La Puta Madre in your journal? You do see an M though. La Puta Madre. M is mentioned on March 9th and March 15th.
Read the entry from March 9th first.
Great. M's peon is coming to town.
Yeah.
No doubt to investigate the lynching. But also, I feel it in my gut to finally put a bullet in my head while I'm napping in my lorry or on a smoke break. Well, I won't stick around just to twist my own neck by constantly looking over my shoulder. Then again, isn't that what I've been doing ever since I got the call? The call? Did M call her personally? Why? Were you supposed to find her, even apart from the investigation then? On M's request? No, you wouldn't do something like this. This must be a mistake.
Yeah, I don't know what to think about it. Like, this is the first time we learn about something like this in this game. About me being a dirty cop. Like, there was, I took some money from Everard and I took some money from Joyce, right? But it was like they didn't ask me anything specific for it. Like they didn't tell me to do anything specific for this money, so I didn't perceive that like I'm a dirty cop. And now I find out that maybe I am working for some like mobster or some shit. Huh. Okay. I mean, I don't remember it. Am I sure this is a mistake? Look at me.
Whatever you may look like, you don't feel like a hired assassin.
Yeah, that's a good point. Read the entry from March 12th.
Been holed up here for 3 days now. I'm used to being alone and all, but I don't know when I'll be able to leave, or if I'll be ratted out. They will rat me out, of course. I've made it a point to believe in the best in people, the boys, for example. But experience tells me, did M feel truly betrayed by me? I was feeling threatened. He'd have to know if he threatened people, they'd take measures to protect themselves. Even I know that. Economic measures, first of all. Gotta make a living, right? I can still hear his voice in the receiver. Taste the plastic. The entry ends abruptly.
What's the most recent entry? Conclude with journal.
The most recent entry is from today. Even when I leave here, if I leave here alive, what's my next move? Staging a lynching is a crime, even if I'm not accused of murder on top of that. Forever on the run. Not really my idea of the open road. Man,
Sorry,
I was really looking forward to winning.
Sorry, I like clicked continue too fast. The most recent entry is from today. It reads, okay. Okay.
It looks like she might have been framed.
The lieutenant taps on the page. If she didn't do it, then maybe it's good that we didn't catch her.
I wouldn't go so far as to say that. We have other reasons to arrest
Yeah,
her.
he frowns.
Besides, I'm not sure her life as a fugitive is going to be much better than we does. Especially if she has problems with the Madre.
Kim, am I really a La Puta Madre agent?
No, I don't think you are. Ask someone in your precinct if you want to be sure.
He looks you straight in the eye for a moment, then sighs. Who is La Puta Madre?
The head of a major Jamrock gang, specializing in drug production and trafficking. A very bad person.
Okay. Then who do you think killed the Merc?
Classy was the one who pointed the finger at Ruby. Perhaps she was trying to steer us away from herself, or...
He stops to think. Seems plausible, I don't know. Yeah, but no one heard the shot.
Maybe she had an accomplice. Either way, we need to keep an eye on her.
Yeah, you're right.
One thing is for certain. We have business back in the whirling in rags. Questions to ask. We should get to it.
Okay. So that's it for the journal. And we have another skill point. Yeah, I will not research any more thoughts. The skill points I think will be useful for red checks. So let's keep them. And also, are you La Puta Madre's peon? Ruby said you were a notoriously corrupt cop. La Puta Madre's peon. That's why she was scared of you. When you get the chance, call your station to find out more, if you dare. Okay. And return to the whirling in rags. Return to the whirling after the whole instigator debacle. Someone there has something to answer to. Okay. This is like, we have to wait, I think. I don't know how to do this. This is backed out. This is backed out, and I don't know how to do this. Right. So we still are on the main quest. Yeah, let's find out about that. Let's go to the radio in the motor carriage. Holy shit, man! This scene right here. Like, are those paintings or some shit? Was she like a painter or someone? What the hell is that? Okay. And yeah, I checked that, right?
The plane read it was pit.
Okay. It was what?
The plain red tent stands by dispassionately. It was pitched by practiced hands. She's used to camping out.
Okay. Right. Okay. So yeah, let's exit this building. Let's go to the fishing village. Yeah, I don't need I don't need the flashlight anymore. Right, I think we can fast travel from here to Whirling. Oh no, we can't. For some reason. Oh, that's strange. Normally we could. Alright, so yeah, let's go to the Whirling in Rocks. We have to do it by foot, I guess. But before we do that, let's go for a little bit of a break. Like 2 minutes and I will be back. Thank you for watching. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. Thank you for waiting. Yeah. So let's go then. Damn, the music is loud for some reason.
Stop. Just up ahead.
Oh,
Danger.
okay.
You are prepared. Don't put away your friend, your weapon.
Okay, hand-eye coordination. Danger ahead.
Raindrops slip from the barrels of your Villiers 9mm pistol.
Kim, there's danger up ahead.
Yes, I hear commotion. Let's go.
He cups his ear. I'm scared. I'm ready to do this.
Good. Be ready to take damage.
Okay, that's a good advice. Thank you, game. Right. We have this. That's great that we have the armor. And we have the gloves. Okay. Let's see. What does this give us? +1 visual calculus, okay. Like, I'm looking for hand-eye coordination or some shit like that. And physical instrument, but I can't replace this. Yeah, pain threshold, yeah, I can't replace the armor. Okay. +1 to perception. I mean, it could be useful. +1 savoir faire, +1 physical instrument, +1 composure. Let's go with those pants, I like those more. Okay. +2 to drama. Okay. I don't think I have many clothes that are related to hand-eye. Oh, this right here is related to hand-eye coordination. Let's go with that. All right. Oh, reaction speed and hand-eye coordination. So these boots are better than perception ones. Okay. I think we're as ready as we can be. +1 reaction speed. Yeah. Let's go with those. Although they are kind of weird. Okay, that's it. I think I'm ready as I will be. Let's save the game. Let's take the health thingy. Alright then. What is happening?
I'm all out of shits to give, loincloth. Welcome to the fucking reckoning.
Cortener. There's a feverish gleam in his eyes. Okay, Hardy Boys and Lizzie. And the mercenaries, right. I think this is the scab leader, right? The supposed scab leader. And we don't know those two, I don't think. Man, the music is like from some western or some shit.
Put your damn gun down.
Titus remains calm.
People are gonna get hurt. We need to talk this through. Alright? Shut up! You're not gonna talk yourself out of this, loincloth shit fuck.
Okay. 2 alpha males.
This is the mercenary at the gates.
Yeah.
His chest rises and falls under the ceramic breastplate. His fingers reach for the butt of his sidearm.
Kim, what's going on here? I know what's going on. It's the tribunal, right? Say nothing.
This is a misunderstanding. Nothing irreversible has happened yet. You can just return to your unit and forget all about this.
Damn, I think like we are like reaching the climax of this game right now.
The Kipt is merciful, willing to spare us if we just forget about our murdered and humiliated commander. I think we should just kill everyone, Corty.
Her tone is frighteningly emotionless.
You are all drunk. Come to your senses. You won't gun down 7 people in the middle of the street. This isn't a frontier town or a jungle outpost.
Frighteningly. I pronounced that wrong. She sounds very sure of herself. This is fucking dangerous, man.
Easy, Lizzie.
His voice is almost
Let
gentle.
me handle it. I know guys like this. I'm sure we can come to a peaceful agreement. Ain't that right, fellas?
He is facing overwhelmingly superior firepower, and he knows it.
Yeah. Okay. He isn't that tough anymore.
Peaceful.
It sounds like the armored figure is weeping. Holy shit.
Nest in your abdominal cavity like a little wild mouse. The masked man's words are barely intelligible, but you can hear them.
Fuck, there's the third one. How did we miss something like this?
The lieutenant points to the helmeted figure.
This third one, he is the most dangerous of them all, heavily armed.
We're out of time. This is a tribunal.
The mercenary tribunal.
Yeah, tribunal. The lieutenant nods. What do we do?
My plan is not to get killed, but we have to intervene.
He puts his hand on his holster. Whisper, the big one is the mercenary at the gates. Yeah.
If this turns into a firefight, we should take him out first.
He nods.
A sound strategy. He's the leader.
Whisper, let's walk away for now. No. Stop, this is the police. Get between them. Holy shit, I'm an idiot, aren't I?
Get lost, comedian. You cops had your chance. Now it's fucking time for some justice.
He licks his lips, waving his gun at the crowd. Losing his balance for a moment, he staggers backward.
Pig fuck!
Is the only word you can make out. So they are drunk. So, okay, that's good. I think. I can see you're drunk.
Ah, yeah! Welcome to the fucking party.
He looks around.
Probably gonna get killed too. I don't give a shit if you're cops.
No one is going to kill anyone. Let's just put the guns down and talk like civilized human beings.
With a wordless gurgle,
Shit.
the killer loads his long rifle.
Okay.
The leader gives a small nod to the helmeted man. Suddenly, the grip of your sidearm feels comforting and warm in your hand. Feels like it's saying, do it. Shoot him in the mouth. Shoot him before he shoots you. No, wait.
Yeah.
It's good you have that gun. It really is. Just soften him up first. Present an argument.
Let's talk about this.
Even if it comes to a fight, it's always a good idea to drag it out first. Get under his skin. I don't know about this getting under his skin. What if he gets under yours? I'm barely keeping your hand from trembling here.
Okay, 3 red checks. Holy shit. Rhetoric. Think of an argument. 83%. Alright, nice. Suggestion. Talk about Hanged Man. 83%. +2. Name Alice Cortener. He was fostered. Had blue eyes. Hand-eye coordination. Shoot Cortener. 72%. Distracted by memories. Figured out the armor. Huh. Stand there quietly, hope nothing bad happens. No. I don't know what to do. Who is that? Point to the man. I didn't know you had a third guy. Listen, they didn't do it. You're all drunk, look at yourself. Okay. Let's go down the list, I guess. Who is that? Point to the man. I didn't know you had the third guy.
Rude. Rude is the killer. Rude, the killer. Owen Cloven. He doesn't talk much.
The armed woman smiles a vicious smile.
All of you cunts inside out.
What was that, Rude?
Rip you open.
The killer?
The gunner. The raddest. The killer.
He gestures towards himself. And he nods towards the woman, so... Okay. And the killer, he points to the figure clad entirely in the ceramic plate. So you are the gunner. The raddest is the woman. And the killer is he.
What do you think he does?
Okay.
There, on the rim of Owen Clerven's helmet, you count little stick figures. 19, 20, 21.
Count the figures.
About 50 little stick figures. All of them black. Plus 2 little white ones in the end.
Kills black people. Tends to the stables. You think you're real tough, huh? The skinning is meaningless. Number 1.
That's right. Plenty of kips here in Revachol too.
I think, like I said that already, I think this word is equivalent of an N-word. He stares at you with watery eyes.
T, let's fucking do it.
The man presses through his teeth. His hand is on his belt. Okay, listen, they didn't do it.
Yeah? Who did then?
Wait, I just need a little time to figure this out. I think it was Titus, no. It was Gracia. It was Ruby. It was me. No. It was someone else. Someone who's not here now.
How fucking convenient.
He gives you a drunken stare, then puts his hand on the gun.
His fingers are twitching. That's a draw reflex. He's about to draw.
He was shot from a great distance. A sniper did it, yeah. A lot of people could have gotten to that roof, like guard, the cafeteria manager. Actually, they are here. Point to the enemy. It was one of you. I don't think so. I've changed my mind. I can still change my mind, right? He was shot from a great distance. A sniper did it.
You think I'm fucking stupid, cop? What if I just shot one of your pals here, right now, huh?
There's a dangerous gleam in his eye.
How about the kid? Tell me. Magic fucking sniper. one more time.
He points his gun at Elizabeth.
Listen, please. This cop and this drumhead cop marshal won't decide who...
She raises both hands. Say nothing, just stand there. Think. Why doesn't he believe me? 72%. Yeah, let's just like do this, I guess. 83%. Okay, let's try it.
Your mind grinds
Fuck!
to a halt. All you can see is the revolver in the man's armored hand, swaying. pointed
Fuck!
at her. You move your mouth like a fish gasping for air.
She's a woman, don't. She wasn't even there.
He pulls the trigger. A plume of smoke
fuck!
from the muzzle.
This is going swimmingly. Holy shit, okay, so she's dead now. What a motherfucker.
The shot rings in your ears. A low, tinny ring. Then the Hardy Boys yell something.
I'm okay.
Okay.
I'm okay.
The woman grabs her left side. She's down. Her white shirt soaks a blood red around her abdomen. She gasps for air.
Fuck this!
The man starts pulling something out from his pocket. No!
There's a coarse shuffle against something. Is it a gun?
No!
Gene! Cancel Lizzie! Now!
The big man raises his hand.
He'll be ripped apart. They all will. The moment the third man opens fire. And he knows it. He wants you to open fire on the mercenaries before he does. He's waiting for you and your partner to be the shield.
Gardener is dying -1. Got the Gardener shot. Well, shit, man. I had 83% chance and I had to fucking drew double ones or double twos. You're all drunk. Look at yourself.
Yes. So what?
Your judgment is impaired. You'll regret this. I'm drunk too. Let's dance, baby. Al Ghul is the trick the desert pygmies played on us. Do not succumb to it. Your judgment is impaired.
Nah. I'm clear as day. Fucking government ordained super soldier.
He wipes the sweat from his brow.
Enough already! What is this? We didn't come here to fucking chat!
The woman's voice is furious.
Interrupt me again and I will execute you on the spot, Lance Corporal.
The outburst is accompanied by yellowish saliva around his mouth. The White Pines rep does not approve of this.
You think I care what that company cunt thinks?
He laughs. It's a hollow laughter. White Pines is not going to forgive you massacring a batch of innocent people. Yeah? She's going to be mad when she... okay? Yeah.
The man stares at you with bloodshot eyes, a bull ready to charge. He's not listening, but looking for an opening. Now is not a good time to strike. He's looking right at your hands. Do something else. Get him distracted.
She's going to be mad when she hears about this.
She's fucking gone! She fucking sailed off. You're alone.
The shout echoes back from the whirling windows.
Stay cool! How is she?
Titus shouts to his man in the background.
I'll be okay. I'll be...
She puts her bloody hand on her heart and starts shaking.
She'll be gone soon, too. Company bitch is gone. Lely's gone. Fuck are we still doing in this shithole?
He looks around, tired suddenly, sad even.
Guys, I just get in the way. I don't even have a gun.
The little guy breaks formation.
Hold your ground. Any more of you run, I'll shoot you myself. We're doing this together.
Titus turns to his man as the other one runs to the yard. Okay, think of an argument.
All right.
Thank
Here
you.
we go. This is an illegal tribunal. Cranor would never sanction this. Who's the commanding officer?
He is.
Take your pick. You only have time for one argument. Choose wisely.
Just a question, who's in charge of your unit after the death of your colonel? Colonel does not give you the right to conduct the tribunal. Gulp and say nothing. You were called Downwell once. What happened? Okay, you were called down well once. What happened?
What always happens when you get good at your job? That name meant night raids. Fucking extrajudicial funky time. Burn villages. Shit. It sounds bad on the radio. The same thing happened when we were called whatever the fuck it was. Probably won't be called Crenell for much longer.
He looks around.
The woman has grown silent. She draws shallow breaths.
Okay, so I think you will be dead, unfortunately. Sorry.
Not after this shit.
Okay, it's not much. But he's thinking about something else. And his hand is off the gun. This did something.
Where is Clausia? She can explain this.
Who the fuck is that?
Clausia, the woman upstairs. Where is she?
She left!
Well, fuck me then. The manager calls down from the balcony.
Unarmed, hunched, but keeping it together.
Guard, what the hell are you doing here? What do you mean she left?
She left! Her room's cleaned out! Right before these assholes showed up!
Well, that's great.
We should have arrested her.
Yeah, the lieutenant whispers. His eyes still on the armed mercenaries. I would have, but I misunderstood one of the options in her dialogue, and because of that, she's gone, I think. Okay.
Hey, Bushman! Your little cunt isn't gonna help you out of this one!
The veins on the man's neck expand as he yells. Shoot Cortoner. Okay, we have 2 red checks. Talk about Hangman and hand-eye coordination. Distracted by memories, figured out the armor, got them arguing, got Gardner shot and got him talking. Suggestion. I can't level this up. Shit. Hand-eye coordination. I can level this up. Let's go with 2 points. %97%. Okay, everything besides double ones will pass this check. Shit, man. Okay, talk about Hangman, please.
Of course.
Well, fuck!
Nothing bad will happen. Talk about his dead friend. He seems stable enough to take it.
Double ones? Double fucking ones? Well, fuck you too, game. Holy shit. Like, this is the most important scene right now in this whole game. I'm fucking it up, left and right. Am I sure he's already shot one person?
Even better, it will further destabilize him, costing time and maybe even lives. This might be a very bad moment to come up with this, but he's courty, right?
Yes, go on. I don't want to do anything but say that thing down there. I feel like I got to know your dead friend during our... Yeah.
The man he's mourning was called Elise Cortana.
Okay.
Courty could be short for Cortana. Could they be brothers? Ask him that. What could go wrong? It's a discovery. Yes, this will be good. It will calm him down and it won't cost any more lives.
I don't think so.
Lives that could be spared. And if not, lives aren't that important anyway.
Well, shit.
Including yours. There are billions of them being lived.
Yeah, from a statistical standpoint, sure. From universal standpoint, when you think about it, our planet isn't even that important. But yeah, sure, right. Let's let's go with that logic. Hey, I don't mean to pry, but the Hangman was your brother.
Don't fucking talk to me about my brother, Loincloth.
He squeezes the words out from between clamped lips. His hand on the pistol.
Okay, Yes. Immediate failure. Things are worse now.
Oh!
He's observing your every motion carefully.
Okay, this is the most important check. It's still 97%. Discuss that friend, +1. Okay, +1 got him talking, -1 got Gardner shot. +1 got them arguing. +1 figured out the armor. +1 distracted by memories. Come on, no more double ones, please. I can't get 2 double ones in a row, right? It's not possible. Thank you. Let's. Holy shit!
A plume of smoke and fire erupts from the gun, and your hand goes numb from the explosion.
Holy shit! Look through the smoke rising from the barrel.
The smoke drifts west with the wind. You hear the plaza erupt in violence, slow, like a waterfall in reverse.
Did I just shoot him? In the head? Look at Courtney.
There is a hole in his cheek. Blood gushes out as he stumbles backward.
Holy
eyes
fuck.
filled with rage and disbelief. Gurgling, muttering something unintelligible.
Okay, shit hit the fan. There are still 2 more of them.
His lips, moving, swollen with fear, are trying to say, shoot him, but he can't.
Okay, this is great scene, like the time stopped, right?
To your right, the killer raises his rifle and takes aim at you. His moves are steady, but the long barrel of the rifle sways slowly.
Kim, where is Kim? Blink, think. Dodge the shot. I think if I like choose number 1 or number 2, then it will be bad. Like I have to act quickly right now. Reaction speed, dodge the shot. 83%. Okay, is anyone here in the chat right now? There are 2 people watching. Womboloto, are you here maybe? Is anyone active in the chat right now? Because I need fucking help, I think. Wombolo, I am. Great, thank you. That's great to hear. Holy shit, man. I have come to... Thank you. Yeah, so this is a reaction speed. This is a yellow thingy. Let's give ourselves 1 more point here. And yeah, I will do the extension thing. So +1 to motorics, -1 to anything else. +1 to motorics, -1 to anything else. Right now we are at 92%. I mean, it's good, but I don't want to fuck up this. I don't want to die. I think if I fail this check, I will die. Okay, let's see. 97%, thank you. Okay, only double ones will lose this. We already got a double 1. I think our... like... unluckiness... is like, you know, we already got double 1s, so we should be safe. Let's see. Dodge the shot.
You leap.
Yes.
A swarm of hungry passes mere millimeters from your side.
Holy
tearing
fuck.
fabric off your coat. Feels like the lightest of tugs.
Joy, I am alive. I cannot be killed. I have become immortal. Shout, stop shooting at me. Yeah, I don't know. Let's go with 2. I am Neo from the Matrix or something.
The man tilts his head, trying to see through the clearing smoke for the next shot.
Okay.
Watch out. To your left.
Yeah.
Paul is about to take a shot too. At Kim.
What the fuck are you doing? You were supposed to have a gun, from what I remember. You told me. And you're just standing here.
God, please.
The lieutenant says quietly, without trembling. He aims, face pale.
He's aiming for the eye slot in Rude's helmet. An extremely difficult shot.
Come on, Kim. I believe in you.
2 shots ring at once. One from the lieutenant's pistol, and the other from
Holy
the corpse.
fuck!
It's aimed at the lieutenant, but it misses. You hear a scream behind you.
Kim, did he hit the rifleman? Yeah, he did. And I think he's still alive.
Blood gushes from the helmet's eye sockets as Rude staggers back, disoriented. The sounds coming from his helmet are not human.
If you could see my face right now, holy shit, man.
An unbelievable shot from the lieutenant.
Yeah. Who screamed? Like, this guy.
Glenn,
oh.
Lying in a puddle of blood behind him. His mangled torso has 2 gunshot wounds. Blood gushes out of them like red geysers.
I mean, you were a piece of shit, so I don't feel that bad, but still. Like, that's another victim. Shit, man. Titus is still alive.
Oh god, watch out. You see 2
oh, shit.
eyes stare at you through all the smoke and the panic. With blood gushing from his face, the man raises his pistol at you. Then he squeezes the trigger.
Okay. What the fuck, game? Look him in the eye, no. Let it happen, no. Impossible. Reaction speed. Evade the shot. 3%. Like, I put a skill point in that. And it's still 3%. Well, shit, man. Okay, one more time. +1 to motorics, -1 to anything else. Please, one Boloto. But I don't think, yeah, I don't think it will, like, do any good. Like, it's... I think we are getting shot. Okay, let's see. 8%. It's what? It's a reaction speed check. Nobody lives forever. Okay, our last skill point, whatever. Fuck it. Let's do it. 17%. Come on. Please, game. Oh! Ah, shit. Are we
You
dead?
can't. There is no time. Something inside your pelvis explodes. Your entire lower body is on fire and your legs can't support you. You fall down like a rag doll.
Inevitably failed. Like... What? Inevitably? What? Is this check like rigged or something? That you can't pass it? Or maybe not? Alright.
The pain is too immense to scream. It pushes the air out of your lungs. Everything goes dark. A distant blur as you recede into it.
Listen through the darkness and the pain. Okay, let's touch our lower body.
Feels slick and warm with blood. The pain is too strong to know what has happened there. Even clutching to your consciousness takes everything you got.
What parts of me are missing?
Most of what's down there.
Oh shit, man.
It's all gone. Open your eyes now. You have to see what's happening.
Okay, I don't have legs anymore or something. Well, shit.
No. It's just a fear. Even if... Who cares? No one wants you anyway.
Yeah, that's an encouraging thought. Holy fuck. Okay, listen through the darkness and the pain.
The Hardy Boys are screaming, fighting, dying. Someone jumps over you. Nearby gunfire shatters glass.
Stop! The cop! Protect the cop! He's down!
Okay. So... he likes me, apparently. Try to open your eyes. What do I see?
Nothing. A persisting darkness. Dancing lights of pain. Distant shadows cast by them. Like a hellish play.
You're bleeding out.
Out of it, a silhouette appears, crouching over you. You hear a familiar voice, filled with urgency and fear. No one wants to do anything with me. No one wants to party with me. It's so dark, I can't see anything. Kim, I lied about not remembering who I am. I made it up, I remembered everything. Well, shit, man. There's a white shadow that smells like apricots. It's always there. Okay, this is about my ex something. Let's go with number 1.
Stay with me.
You feel burning hot tears steaming from your eyes. This is a stupid world. Everyone is so evil. I don't want to be anymore. It hurts. Number 2.
Yes, keep talking. You hear me? Stay awake.
The lieutenant pushes down on your wound hard.
But you can't. It's so hard. Your eyelids grow heavy, and the sounds ever more distant. And the cold comes over you. The lieutenant, too, is somewhere far away, almost gone, when suddenly you sense something behind him. A slender white shadow towering. Someone stands there, raising her pistol at him. The lieutenant does not see it. He's pushing down on your wound with both hands.
Oh, please don't kill Kim.
Scream immediately. He's gonna die.
Just let the darkness take you. No, Kim. +1. The lieutenant trusts you. +2. Kim truly trusts you. Okay, one more time. Womboloto. Are you here, my dude? There is just one viewer. Are you here, my man? Please, I need you. Authority. Is 92 not good enough? I mean, we already had pretty bad fucking checks, man. Yeah, I want to be sure, man. This is, I think... What is it? It's volition. No, it's authority, so it's psyche thingy. +1 to psyche, -1 to anything else. +1 to psyche, -1 to anything else. Okay. 97, thank you.
No,
great.
Say, and hand out your firearm to him. Your hand trembles and your eyes are full of fear. That's all it takes. There is no room for hesitation. The lieutenant moves like a spring unloaded. He grabs the gun from your bloody hand and fires behind him. You hear a faint scream, a woman's. Then the sound disappears, like someone pressed stop on the tape. The woman is gone. So is Kim. Then the whole world.
Fall into total darkness.
This is death. One more door, baby. One more door.
Will I be a ghost now? Good, I want to die. No, let me back into the fight.
The fight? There is no fight. The fight is over. It was lost 1,000 years ago. You have laid here forever. Keep falling deeper. Take the door. He's not taking it. His body is not taking it. Oh God, no. He's not disintegrating. He's swelling up instead. Over the hours, hurting, moaning in his sleep.
This music, man. Holy shit.
And rotting, and being disinfected, and smelling of drugs, and feeling saliva in his mouth. Drifting in painkillers, thrashing in his won't sleep.
If we die right now, it would be very anticlimactic, I think.
He can't though.
Yeah.
Not before the case is solved.
Yeah, we are thinking along the same lines.
There is a radio in the distance. A radio of the world. Playing sounds. Good morning, Elysium. Soon you will return to the world.
Okay.
Hours turn to days. Soon we will get up again and go through it again. Finally, we know what the infernal engine was outside. The clarion call.
The engine of a Caprice Canema.
No, it was him. He is the infernal engine. Can't you see? He never stops. He only gets worse.
Holy fuck! What a scene! What a scene! Okay, are we alive?
You see the lieutenant's familiar
We
shape
are.
in the orange jacket. It turns double, then triple. in pain.
Holy fuck, what a scene! That was the most action-packed encounter in this whole game. Holy shit, man. Kim.
Sunrise, Parabellum.
Huh. The thing that I have on my gun. The lieutenant says. He's in the middle of a freshly cleaned room, with the fan above his head like a halo. His face is covered in bruises. Ouch, the room, it's clean. What did you say, Sunrise? Yeah, it's on my gun. What happened? How bad am I hurt? Ouch.
It's not ouch time yet. You just got the Dramamine pill an hour ago. Wait until it wears off.
Oh, thanks. The room, it's clean.
Mr. Gart cleaned it. It took him an entire day.
How long have I been out?
2 days, in and out.
Oh.
You've been up enough to take Dramamine and curse. And drink water.
Okay. 2 days. Yeah, it was day 5, now it's day 7. What did you say? Sunrise?
Sunrise Parabellum. Sunrise, prepare for war. It's an old revolutionary saying.
Isn't that written on you?
Yeah, my gun, it's engraved on it.
It served you well.
Is it war today?
The gates of the harbor are boarded up. The streets are a little more empty. Apocalyptic violence is yet to erupt, I am relieved to say.
He looks out the window.
I think we may have held it off, for now. Barely.
He unzips his bomber jacket. Good, a pity. Ouch. Good.
Yes, we have also completely failed. But that's okay.
Like, did we? Okay, I'm wondering who else died. What happened?
What happened? You shot the major in the face. A firefight ensued.
Is he dead?
Yes.
Great.
A blood-stained killer.
He was a piece of shit. Like, when he told me that story about, like, one of his pals cutting the tits of some woman in a war or some shit like that. Yeah, that was... And eating it? Yeah, those guys were shitheads. I'm a killer. I mean, I am. But that's my job. Yeah, swallow.
As retaliation, the rifleman tried shooting you.
Yeah.
You missed, or you dodged.
I dodged.
Then I shot and wounded him, while Glenn took a bullet in the spine. It was meant for me. Glenn did not survive.
Okay. He nods, and there's a pause. Okay, so Glenn died. I presume Liz died. So that's 2 people. I'm not counting the guys from the mercenary group. Let's see.
Titus, Fat Angus, and Theo charged. Angus and Theo did not make it. They both died before they made it to intensive care. Titus survives. So do Alain and the musician. I forget his name.
Eugene. Okay, that's not great. Titus survived, so that's good, I guess. But Fat Angus, he didn't deserve to die. Definitely. Like, I felt bad for him, man. Now he's dead. And Theo. Theo was the old guy, right? I liked him too, from this group. Like, Fat Angus and Theo were the 2 guys that I felt were... Like, Theo was the most interesting one. And Fat Angus, I was feeling bad for. So I had positive feelings towards them. Titus, okay. I'm glad he lives, right? Glenn was a piece of shit. Right. Elaine survives. He also is kind of piece of shit. Eugene is okay enough.
Yes, he's still alive too.
Okay.
You were bleeding out by then. I think you say that no one wants to party with you, and you warned me. I was able to disarm one of them, the Pole, before she got the jump on me. I killed her, and that's what happened.
Holy shit. The lieutenant takes a cigarette from his coat pocket and lights it. A bitter smell fills the room. I thought you only smoked one a day.
This is the one.
Okay, makes sense. And they are all dead, all three of the contractors.
The Pole was the last to die.
He nods.
Everhart had their bodies returned to Connell for a funeral. The company is yet to retaliate.
Why?
Because we deterred them? Or Joyce did? Maybe the harbor in full lockdown is too costly a target. Or maybe...
He breathes in the fumes, thinking.
Maybe they are simply taking their time and will attack soon. I don't know.
How many casualties on the Union side total? Yeah, did Lizzie die? I think she died, right? The gardener.
4. Glenn, Theo, Angus, the fat one. He took a lot of bullets.
There's a pause. Okay, 4 casualties. Glenn, Theo, Angus, fat one. Okay. So that's 3. A fourth is Lizzie.
And Elizabeth too.
Yeah.
Elizabeth Beaufort was her name. The gardener.
Right. She did not make it.
No, she bled out before Everhart's surgeon could help her. Everhart sent his personal doctor, but a costly loss for the Union. She was being trained for leadership.
He shakes his head. I did all I could there. If I would have presented the Fury better to their leader. I mean, I couldn't do anything about it. Like, I got double 1, I think, or some shit like that. So I had just bad luck. I did all I could there.
I know you did. It's all right.
That's right.
Okay. Yeah, it isn't my fault that those shitbags started shooting, right? And that's...
All.
He nods. An absolute disaster. No, I wouldn't call that a disaster. It's a total shit show. Yeah, it is. Not that bad, all things considered. I don't see how it could have gone any better. It's a total shit show, Kim.
Yes, officer. 6 people are dead. It's not a success.
6 or 7? He said 6, but here it's written 7. He says calmly. 7 people are dead, because 3 from Colonel and 4 from Hardy Boys.
But what's done is done. The violence is cordoned off. The Hornets did not get into the beehive. The worst scenario has not materialized.
He rubs his swollen chin.
And
he smiles.
We are still alive. Both of us.
Mm-hmm.
He did not expect you both to survive once you stepped between those two armies.
Okay.
His smoking, his hunched back. You have it worse, but he took a real beating. That cigarette has medicinal purposes.
How bad am I hurt?
Reasonably bad. You were shot in the left quadriceps. That's your thigh. The outer side, thankfully, no major arteries were nicked. The bullet was removed and a bacterial infection treated with mercurochrome.
Can I walk?
We will see.
Are you hurt?
Not very. I have a concussion from that woman beating me with the butt of her gun. I tried to not move too much.
He rubs his chin.
Things would be worse if you didn't warn me.
There's a pause.
Thank you. I did not see her coming. Stupid of me.
Like, could he died there if I failed this check? Holy shit, that would be bad. That would have been really bad. Has anyone from my station been to see me?
No.
Well, fuck them. Okay. They don't care about me at all. Yeah. Good, I need them. Isn't that strange?
I called your station after the fight. The injury was logged in. They told me they've sent officers to join you on the site.
You haven't seen any, have you?
I'm sure they're worried about you.
There's a pause. I don't think so, like... Okay.
That means he hasn't seen them around while you were out. They're not
Yeah.
really worried about you. If they were, wouldn't they be here?
Better not agitate yourself further. If they are so worried about me, where are they?
I don't know.
If not my station, then who treated me?
I did.
Oh. I didn't know you could do that. Huh?
It's part of a detective's task chain. You can do it too.
Okay.
Actually, you can. You can even remove a fractured bullet, it seems.
Okay, so my theory, like in the earlier streams when we were removing that bullet from the body, that we are doctors also is true. Yeah, let's thank him.
I did.
Thank you.
No need.
Okay.
Easy now.
The lieutenant turns double again. Before your eyes, an orange hue of pain.
How are you?
Grrr. My disco days are gone. Are done. I feel fantastic, let's rock. Who cares? Who cares about me? It doesn't matter. I'm very bad, Kim. Things are very bad. Let's be... like, this is naive and probably not true, but let's be optimistic. I feel fantastic, let's rock.
He nods.
What happens now, Kim?
I honestly don't know.
Good, because I totally do. You don't know?
We can't talk to Everard. The harbor is in lockdown. Everyone in there is outside our grasp now. Joyce has left too, thanks to our meddling.
You don't think it was a good idea?
I don't know what to think. It might not have been a bad idea. There is a pin somewhere in the machine. Something is keeping Connell from sending in a death squad.
He looks out the window.
Maybe it's her. Maybe she kept her hand. Either way, Ruby's gone. And Classio too. We really should have arrested her, you know?
Yeah. I would have do it because... yeah, I wanted to do it. But, like... I misinterpreted I misinterpreted one of the options. Sorry about that. Yeah, I thought I could, like, get back to it, and I couldn't anymore. Oh, shit, man. Wait, you've checked. She really...
Guard confirmed she left 20 minutes prior to the tribunal showing up.
How did she know? I presume that she was listening on them or something. Who did it then, Kim? Who killed the hanged man?
I don't know. I think the theory you presented, it's someone else outside our circle of suspects, was right. It better be. Everyone within the circle is either dead or gone.
Like, it wasn't Ruby. There is too many things that don't check out. I still don't know, okay. It isn't Classio because of the same reasons that it's not Ruby. Like, no one heard the shot. That's the main reason. Okay. Yeah, and it wasn't anybody else, I don't think. Continue.
Honestly, I think our investigation has not produced a single credible suspect.
His voice is calm, matter-of-factly. This is because I'm a La Puta Madres peon, isn't it? The fucking Mabels, Kim, the flowers. I think I can say all of these. Let's go down the list. It's because I'm a La Puta Madres peon.
Don't be narcissistic. Half the cops in Revachol West are his peonies. Even if you are, it is not a decisive factor in this case.
Okay.
That does make some sense.
The fucking Mabels flowers.
What?
Yank it out and show the dried flower while it falls to pieces. This one, remember?
Every piece of garbage in the city is not connected to the case. You don't have to keep everything.
But I'm a gamer, Kim. I have to.
He's wrong.
No, Kim. Every piece of garbage in this city is connected to the case.
Okay.
He concedes, clearly not meaning it. What about the hole in the ouch wall? Someone was checking her out. Yeah.
I don't know. That's been there for years.
He rubs his neck. The goddamn footprints. Yeah.
Yes. God cursed the footprints. Not solving the case for us. Au diable.
He says. Okay, if it was a sniper, then what the fuck is with those footprints and with the peephole? I don't know, man. There's still 28% possibility the shot came from a distance, yeah.
We should go upstairs, rethink the ballistics in situ. I agree with this. What else?
A light nod through some pain. An antique bullet from a Belmar grave. 4.46 millimeters. How hard can it be to find one? How hard can it be?
It's extremely easy. There are thousands lying around. We found one. All completely unusable. It's precisely how easy it is to find one that makes the bullet useless.
There are all these old bunkers and weapon caches. Revolutionary era.
We could find thousands more if we wanted. All of Revachol is full of them.
But they seemed so mysterious.
I'm just gonna say nothing. I can't believe they're fucking useless.
No need to be melodramatic.
The miracle hasn't happened yet. It's not over yet.
He does not know what to reply. Looks out of the window, then back at you. It's morning outside. You think?
It's simple. We have to locate communism. Communism killed him. Yeah, love did him in, and I assume love was the classier, right? But communism killed him.
I'm afraid we may not be able to locate communism, detective, on account of it being dead.
Are you sure? I see communism everywhere, telling us what to think. Stifling, ouch, my leg hurts.
Ideology does not have anything to do with the murder investigation at hand. I'm sorry, it does not.
You know what I think about solving crimes?
He arches his brow. The ceiling fan patiently spins overhead.
Solving crimes is hard. It's almost impossible. It's super easy. Actually, I want to talk about this crime some more before I tell you what I think about its hardness. It's hard.
It really is very hard.
Yeah.
That concussion must be making him dizzy.
That's right, let's give up. Time to start drinking. You're not ready to give up, are you? Alright, I want to go with number 2. Let's hope it will not end my game. Yeah, let's see what's happened. What will happen. Time to start drinking, Kim.
I don't think so. Are you ready to limp?
There's a short pause. Okay, I'm ready.
Good. Where do you want to limp to?
There's a pause.
The lieutenant did mention doing more ballistics.
Yeah.
Also, it's just close enough to endure the walk.
And now, let's just aimlessly wander until a clue presents itself. We should check Classie's room, upstairs.
Why not?
He extinguishes the cigarette on the sole of his boot.
Another look at the window, perhaps? The one he was shot through.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't think of anything better.
And speaking of that, the room is clean and... Guard replaced the window. Newly replaced glass, shining in the morning light. Hear traffic outside. Back in the world again. The Stereo 8 player has been reunited with its right speaker. Look, the door is open. You can walk right into Kim's room. Oh, okay. You see gleaming white enamel. No bottles inside. What about this?
The bed's a little nicer now. You could get a good night's sleep here.
No time to rest yet. Alright. What about this mirror?
The bathroom mirror has been wiped completely clean. You see the reflection of your face in the mirror.
Okay, just for fun, let's use the chain cutters. I don't think it's the most important thing right now. Let's do it.
The bathroom mirror has been wiped completely clean. The faucet is quite terribly mangled, but you just might be able to twist its parts into place. You handle the chain cutters deftly, applying just enough pressure. The faucet regains a recognizable shape. The steam stops. Told you that you needed those chain cutters. Everything is connected. Everything has a purpose.
It's funny. It's a little bit like... Yeah, everything is connected. It's a little bit like poetic right now.
The mirror begins to clear slowly without you having to wipe it.
Attempt to stop the expression. No more steam. Okay, it's still 3%.
Still not happening.
Okay. Let's go to his room. Oh. Oh. Man, your room is much nicer. The alarm is set for 6:50 a.m. So he wakes up earlier than I do. Medicinal supplies on the cupboard. Mercurochrome, a scalpel, antibiotics. Okay.
These papers bear the stamp of the RCM. They appear to be fragments of the lieutenant's paperwork, half finished. You make out notes on this and other recent cases.
By the way, we have one skill point now. Okay.
I had Garth open the door to your room. You were running a low bacterial fever the first night.
He closes the notes. Thank you for keeping this thing alive a little longer. Point to yourself.
It would have been easy were it not for my concussion. We both got lucky, considering the odds we faced. Let's go.
There's a pause.
I am sure neither of us feels solid enough to keep loitering in this room. Let's go.
Okay. There were more options, but I guess that's it. Okay. Oh, I can't exit here. Okay, Kim is a ghost. Maybe he died in that shootout and he now can walk past the doors. Ouch, that leg hurts. Maybe if you don't run, it will be okay. Okay, let's not run then. Looks like she's left something on the table.
Next to the stack of bills, you see a note. A few lines jotted down in large, uneven handwriting, just as the writer was about to rush out the door.
Umboloto, Kim is only in your imagination. Right. He walked past through the closed door. Maybe he died there. And he's a ghost now.
I'm sorry. I fucked everyone over. P.S. I didn't kill him. P.P.S. Gift upstairs.
Okay, maybe she's not complete sociopath, but she is fucked up. Classier. Like, alright.
A gift.
The lieutenant turns to the staircase suspiciously, looking for any signs of another presence in the shadows above. What could this gift be?
I am not drawing my gun, yet, but I don't like gifts.
He says he's not, but his hand moves instinctively toward his holster as he studies the note. Relax. Not everyone is out to trap you.
Seems she left in a hurry.
It's hardly surprising.
You look at her rough, jagged handwriting on the note. She was in a rush, but not panicked. Deliberate. Focused.
Leave. Okay, what was that? She's made around 4 months of payments for this room. Okay, we did that, right?
The medicine cabinet, pity.
Oh. It's empty, not even a toothbrush, pity. I was kinda hoping the gift would be in here. She's really cleaned this out.
Mm-hmm. She certainly had her priorities straight when she was packing.
The lieutenant nods.
I always took you for more of a drunk than a chemical abuser, Lieutenant Hefreiter. Should we go?
He says as though it's self-evident. Yeah. Right, let's go upstairs. Oh! Okay, there was something there. Something clickable. Okay, fuck this loading screen. It's a little too long. A red thread made of nylon. It leads out of the room and onto the roof. Okay, that's interesting. There was something clickable there. Before we go any further, I want to know what it is. Like, I walked past it. Or maybe I'm just insane right now, but I think there was something there. Like, here? Okay, maybe I'm insane. There isn't anything here, apparently. I thought I saw something in here. Right, no matter. Maybe I'm just, like, insane or something. Right, okay, sorry about that. Sorry about that. I wanted to double check. Okay, so she did that.
You see the same two neon-lit shapes, a man and a woman, only now a red thread bisects the room, pointing from the antenna outside to the cupboard on the wall.
This is ballistics.
Yeah.
She's left a trajectory for us.
The lieutenant tests the thread with his finger. Drawn taut, it rebounds instantly.
A ray of backward motion explodes from his mouth to the roof outside, A prime, to then widen into a radius of locations in Martinez, B prime, B double prime, and B triple prime.
Where does the thread lead?
It suggests the bullet came from the extreme upper quadrant of possible angles, from a point beyond the roof, B triple prime.
Yeah, we weren't there. Like, it was a closed area, right? We didn't have an access to it. Because this is a church. Yeah, and this is the building where Ruby was hiding. And this is the land's end. Okay.
The island in the bay.
Is she trying to tell us the shot came from the islet?
Unless she thinks the perpetrator was standing on the ring antenna. That is where the thread seems to point.
He nods. There are ruins on that islet. Islet? That's how you pronounce it? Let's quickly, like, check it.
Islet.
Islet. Right. A sunken sea fort. I saw it through the coin-operated viewer.
I remember.
He looks out the window and onto the bay. How did she know how to do this?
She was there that night. She would have known precisely where the bullet hole was in the glass.
Okay, if she has that abilities, then yeah. Like, the excuse that she doesn't know if she heard the shot is out the window. She would have heard the shot if it was on the balcony. If she's that experienced.
She had a long time to think about it after, standing on that roof, staring at the glass.
I think she's just some spy master or something. Some shit like that.
It also looks like there may be more to her skill set than we know. The question is, should we trust her?
Of course we don't trust her. This is her way of saying she's sorry. I just don't... Yeah, we don't.
I don't know. At this point...
He stops mid-sentence. Okay, this is also the only point of origin we haven't ruled out yet. Right. This thing right here. Check island for bullet traces. I didn't know what that meant exactly. But it seems it meant this islet. Okay.
So it is.
For a second he seems tired.
You seem unenthusiastic. Fuck, how do you pronounce it?
I just haven't gotten a lot of sleep these past few days.
Okay.
He doesn't really believe this will yield anything.
Maybe we need to go to the island. He's tired of this shit, man. The wind blows in from the open window. The lieutenant sighs, looking into the cold distance across the water.
The lead is flimsy. You might as well go around Martinez, looking under every rock and talking to every person. But what else is there?
Yeah.
There, across the grey water, amidst crumbling concrete, a birch tree, and the half-sunken ruins of a flak tower.
What else is there?
Not a lot, no.
I remember an anti-aircraft gun, or the ruins of one, on the island, from the coin-operated viewer.
Could be the makings of a sniper's nest.
He nods.
Why not? Military fortifications are made for that kind of thing.
Kim, let's go to the fucking island. I'm going to the island. Are you in? Actually, yeah, let's not go to the island. I'm going to the island. Are you in?
Of course, of course.
He nods.
I mean...
He takes a second to gather himself, then says.
How do we get there? Joyce Messier had her sloop, but she's gone.
I have no idea, don't we have a boat? Liliane, the net picker. She's starring her boat.
Ah, yes, of course. The village. Let's go.
Great. Alright, let's go to the roof then. I think the gift was this red thingy. The thread is tied to the antenna. Okay, I can still sprint, it seems. So that's good. Let's change our clothes to our like standard ones. This. This. And this. I think that's it, yeah. Go to the island. Go to the islet in the bay. There could be a boat in the fishing village on the coast. Ask there. Right. And are you La Puta Madre's peon? Yeah, let's ask that in our precinct. And let's do this also. Yeah, this is the main quest. We will try it one more time, but I think it's bugged. This is bugged. And I guess we will find out on the island the murder weapon. Let's see. Also, one more time, let's go through this room. I'm interested in this.
You can almost see the shape of a man and a woman writhing inside, bathed in drug sweat and dirty linens. Bottles lie around everywhere.
I think I can see into Classier's bedroom from here.
You can barely see through. Better not to jump to sensationalist conclusions here.
He leans closer to inspect the peephole.
The footprints on the floor, however, definitely suspicious.
He points to the marks nearby on the floor. What were those people doing in there?
You lean closer to the peephole instinctively. I bet they're doing something quite unnatural there. Sensationally unnatural.
Finish thought.
You clearly see footprints in the downy carpet of dust covering the workshop floor.
Jackpot.
Yeah, okay. Nothing new here. Okay, to be honest with you, I thought that we would be done with this game by now, but I guess not. I will play for another half an hour or something like that. But I think we will have to finish this game in our second stream at 9:30 PM CET. So we will do that. We will definitely do that. So half an hour here longer and then a little bit of a break. And then we finish this game later. Okay, Gorący Kubek isn't here. That's a shame. Hello, guard.
Oh, you're up. It's good to see you back on your feet. Did you like your room? I cleaned it for you.
He looks you over. I did, thank you. Big improvement. It could have used more work. After all, I just took a bullet for this place. You did. I was too distracted to notice. Thank you.
You're welcome. I thought it would be nice for you to wake up in a clean place after you, let's be fair, defended this establishment and its clientele from gunfire. I give credit where credit is due, and that, sir, was a nice shot. I was watching until you hit him. Crawled inside then. Bullets started flying. Anyway,
He clears his throat.
He really wants you to realize that he was also on the balcony looking by, in the danger zone, so to say.
Okay. Yeah, you were tough, man.
I wish you a quick recovery. Also, you and your partner are staying here free now.
Thank you.
This establishment supports cops. The stay is free, but the drinks are not.
He adds.
It just felt I needed to specify that.
And he raises his finger. Right. Where did everyone go?
Oh, you know, people don't tend to stick around after shootouts. Turns out they're not good for business.
He looks around at the empty place. What happened to the man with the sunglasses?
I don't remember everyone who comes here, and many people wear sunglasses inside lately. Must be a fad.
He shakes his head. A fad? Like a fashion or something? Yeah, an intense and widely shared enthusiasm for something, especially one that is short-lived and without basis in the object's qualities. A craze. Okay. Okay, so I have to mention, where it happened, you were right out there on the balcony.
Yeah, I was. Yeah.
He nods.
That's because I'm a badass.
Trying to remain aloof. Also aloof. Yeah. Okay. Cool and distant, right?
It really took courage. Don't pick at him.
Yeah, I guess you are a badass. If you say it has two different words like that, it sounds like there's something wrong with your ass. Just not stoically. Just not stoically.
He nods back at you, even more stoically. Just two badass men nodding stoically.
Badass man. Great.
Make that three. The lieutenant is nodding too, hands crossed.
That was great. That was great. That was great. Oh, this game. Alright, thanks.
No problem. They'll come back. They always do.
He looks around at the empty establishment.
Another thing.
Okay.
Yes.
Hi again, Gendarme. Bye-bye,
Okay.
Gendarme.
I mean,
Hi again, Gendarme.
what are you doing here?
Admiring the atmosphere. What about you, officer?
I live here. My room is right upstairs. I'm here to drink myself.
Well, here's to you.
He raises a glass before taking a sip of his drink. Froth grazes his mouth. Like, okay, no comment about the shooting, I guess.
Bye-bye, Gendarme.
Let's talk to Titus.
Seeing you approach, the bruised man raises his beer in welcome.
Crazy motherfucker.
He lets out a whistle.
Didn't think you had that fury in you. But I guess I've misjudged a lot of people lately.
Yeah, only 3 of you left.
That was one hell of a shot. Hell of a shot. The fucks did not expect that.
He looks at you with unmistakable respect.
I guess what I'm trying to say here is, thank you for intervening, fellas. That was mighty brave of you.
He extends his hand.
This is big. It's as big of a thank you as Titus Hardy can muster under any circumstances.
No need to thank me, just doing my job. This was a pillow fight compared to the gloaming that is soon at hand. We will all perish in the coming clans. Shake his hand and nod in silence. Don't shake, look, I need to talk to you. Actually, I just came to say goodbye. Shake his hand and nod in silence.
Now, how can I help you?
His grip is strong and friendly. I'm sorry about the people you lost.
Dio was old. I think he'd be pretty happy with the way he went. Never could imagine him withering away on a sickbed.
His bruised face stiffens.
But Lizzie and Angus...
He gasps.
They were just stupid kids. Didn't realize the shit they got into before it was too late. I feel responsible for both. For all of them, really.
Lizzie, yeah. Yeah, I feel bad for her, but she was... Like, at least to me, she was kind of piece of shit, right? So... Maybe I'm a little bit ashamed to say that I'm not that touched by her death, but I'm touched by the death of Angus. Like, I felt bad for him, and I don't think he deserved to die.
And Glenn was my friend.
Glenn,
Best I've ever
right.
had. I love that crazy homo like my own brother.
Homo?
We're all fucked without him. But what do? This job is shit.
He takes a sip of his beer. Yeah, I didn't particularly care about Glenn. Glenn was a piece of shit. Hold on, what about that Shanky fella?
Dennis, you saw him run.
Right.
He's a mean little shit and I never trusted him. He'd better run real fast now. Real fast.
He shakes his head. They were good people. I'm sorry it went like that.
Well, yeah. Memento mori. Right.
Like, it means remember death. Remember about death. So yeah, it fits. Why my two options are, totally, and what does that mean? Like, that's stupid.
Absolutely. Today, I'm going to get drunk, eat good food, and bed a good-looking girl. 'Cause tomorrow, a motor carriage might run me over.
Right.
Or you might die of a heart failure. Or syphilis.
Hey. Fuck you for ruining a beautiful idea.
What's going to happen to the Hardy Boys now?
First, we're gonna find Dennis.
You're gonna kill him, I assume.
I'm going to find Dennis. I'm going to find him, and then I'm going to kill him.
Okay. This is like a wild fucking west. Like, if you were talking like that in front of cops, you would be probably detained, right? But I guess we are fine with that. Yeah, sure, kill him, whatever.
The tone of the statement is so matter-of-fact. It's as though he were talking about picking up a morning newspaper on his daily walk around the block.
That's not going to bring back frontier justice. I like it. Your guy, your responsibility. Do what you feel is right. I don't like any of those options, but let's go with number 3.
The lieutenant shakes his head, but doesn't say anything.
We're hunting that rat down. Let it be known what happens to cowards. And then...
He nods without really listening, and thinks for a moment.
I guess I'll take a closer look at our union members. There's bound to be some ambitious fellows there who'd love nothing more than advancing social democracy by busting some heads. Might even ask Tibbs if he's tired of replacing windows, and maybe wants to have some fun with his brother.
He pauses.
Anyway, don't you worry. As long as Titus Hardy's standing, there will be Hardy Boys.
He's right. The numbers are replaceable. In an organization of thousands of men, there are plenty who'd join.
Do you know what happened to Klasia?
Don't know. Don't care. I'll be glad if I never see that fucking woman again.
Even after all that hell, he's still bitter about her?
Titus, after all we've been through, level with me. You really liked her, didn't you?
Nope.
He did.
Okay, got it.
He nods and takes another sip of whiskey.
Any idea what I should do now?
Judging by the sight of you, I'd suggest crawling into bed with a bottle of whiskey in one hand and a big tit in the other.
He looks at your bandages.
Yeah, go pay Monica visiting Janrock. She's got a knack for making men forget about their worries. Biggest pair of milkers in all Rebacho.
Hell, you both look like you could use some feminine company right now.
Yeah, I don't think Kim is into that.
Thank you for your advice, Eugene, and you too, Alain. I do always appreciate a good use of the expression milkers.
You're welcome, Bina Claude. You're all right in my book.
Titus' response is completely unironic. So long, fellows. Be good, so I don't have to come back here again.
Take care, coppers. You two look after yourselves now. Death passed on you today, but men don't get that lucky twice.
He says with a warm smile. Okay, there's a mutual respect now between the two of us. I still kind of don't like you, but alright. I guess you're also a product of this world, this weird concept of kind of like Wild West rules, right? So maybe I shouldn't judge you too harshly.
Copo loco. And normal cop, I guess. Good luck in Shambro. Scars made the best tattoos, they say.
He nods to you and then to the lieutenant.
Thanks for getting involved, guys. Not a lot of cops would step into that line of fire, but you did.
And if you ever feel like the uniform is holding you back, I've got a few vacancies. You'd make one hardy boy, copper.
No. Thank you, though. Thank you. Okay, so that's it for Wailing in Rocks. I think this is the last time we're here. Man, I'm gonna miss this place. And this game, really, but yeah. The karaoke was the highlight for me when it comes to this room. Okay. That's the last we saw that room. Oh! What's that? Un jour, je serai de retour près okay. De toi? Près de toi? Let's Google that. Let's see. French. Yeah, let's Google that. Un jour je serai de retour près de Oh, one day I will be back near you. Okay. One day I will be back near you.
The graffiti has been painted over the traces of the fight that took place here. It smells of blood and heavy fuel oil.
One day I will return to your side. Interesting. I'm guessing it's Cindy's work. Cindy the Skull.
This was Cindy the Skull.
Looks like Cindy the Skull finally found the words for her masterpiece.
The lieutenant crouches, touching the fuel oil with his finger.
Looks like it, yes. This is still fresh. It wasn't here yesterday.
I smell heavy fuel oil.
And blood. Some of it is even yours.
Heavy fuel oil. Isn't that flammable?
Okay. That's interesting. Step back, Lieutenant. Set the graffiti on fire with a lit cigarette. Okay, that will be badass.
The fuel oil
Badass.
immediately with an ominous hiss.
Holy shit.
Bright orange flash across the surface of the letters. Black smoke rises from the burning message.
Holy fuck. What a beautiful scene once again. And poetic and... Okay. Disco Elysium. You've been policed, Martinez. God, I'm on my way. Let's title drop this shit. for the second time because we already named our nightclub Disco Elysium. And yeah, let's do it. Disco Elysium.
The lieutenant has taken a small step back. He looks at your face illuminated by the flames and nods silently. Then the fire falters.
Let's go to that island.
Let's.
Slowly, the flames subside, the fuel burning out. The air still smells of mazout and springtime.
But before we do, let's talk to you. Do you have anything more to say about this shooting, Gaston?
Mon Dieu! You set it on fire! What kind of a policeman are you?
He looks at the plaza. Firewalker, I walk in the flames. A beacon of light in the dull shores of mediocrity. You're welcome, Martinez. I don't know, it was an accident, I'm sorry. Policeman of the state yet to come. I'm herald of the apocalypse. The fuel oil was an environmental hazard. I had to get rid of it somehow. Firewalker, I walk in the flames.
That's nice. Better somehow. Can I help in any way?
He rubs his chin, not knowing what to say. Yeah, let's go here.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a metallic drill.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Precinct 57, we've been attacked. I repeat, Lieutenant Kim Kitsuragi and...
Something is wrong. Only static hisses through the speaker.
Hello?
No reply. Only the mindless drone of static crawling through the air.
It's been this way for a while now. My guess is the Union is listening in on our conversations and jamming outward communications to protect themselves from Crenel.
The lieutenant shrugs.
It only happens when someone mentions the attack. The rest is unaffected. Our best bet is to carry on like nothing happened. That is, if we don't want us cut off the grid completely.
Isn't that dangerous?
No more dangerous than stepping between 3 armed mercenaries and 8 Union men, I hope.
He glances over his shoulder.
I don't like it either, but that's the way it is. The street seems safe enough to me. If anything, taking out the mercs made things calmer. For now.
He flicks off the radio. Silence.
You can try calling again. Just don't mention the tribunal. And remember, they are listening in.
Everything sounds okay. No drumbeat of total war yet. If anything, everything sounds too okay. In the cabin, you see a...
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Something is wrong. Only static hisses through the speaker.
Hello?
No reply. Only the mindless drone of static crawling through the air.
It's been this way for a while. It only happens when someone mentions the attack.
Okay.
Silence.
This is Precinct 57.
Recollect me to the 41st.
Right. Please hold.
She sighs.
10-4, come in. Firewalker.
Jules, I've heard that some people think of me as La Puta Madre Spion. Do you think I'm corrupted?
10-4, sir. Well, there's been some talk, sir.
There's a pause as he seems to mull it over behind his enormous radio microphone. He finally says reluctantly, "Some talk? What does it even mean, there's been some talk? Do you think I'm corrupt or not? Does it mean people know that I'm a dirty cop? Because I am. I'm the dirtiest, most dangerous cop in the Reversal. My reputation precedes me. I want you to know that I would never ever do anything like that. I'm not taking bribes, Jules. Number one, do they think I'm corrupt or not?
I only meant that there's been some talk in the station, that's all. But there's always some talk in the station. You know how officers in Jamrock are. But then again, some of us truly are on the take. It's unfortunate. Over.
Alright, I guess that's it. I don't know.
Roger that, 10-10.
So you've done that. Okay, check back on the monument reconceptualization later. I mean, it has to be done by now, right? Like, it was 2 days.
My man, you're alive. Almost. Kind of. Sort of alive?
He assesses the situation. Alive and limping.
Man, what a day. I missed out on most of the action, but I heard it was quite the encounter. Had a strong sense of finality to it.
He nods thoughtfully.
So what's next? You guys heading back to Jamrock now? Talk is local union muscle were behind it all. I'd reckon the case is closed, even if it kind of turned into a shit show.
Yeah, the guy seems kind of done. I'm gonna check on a few last things. I'm still looking around, loose threads to tie up. It wasn't the local union muscle, by the way.
Hey, that's just what I heard. Old wives' tale. So, what next?
I'm still looking around, loose threads to tie up.
Good luck with that, my man. Ain't easy being you, but hey, you're still breathing, right?
That's all. Oh! Yeah! There's something new here. What the hell, man?
The scaffolding around the old monument has been taken down. In its place are the spoils of your investment. Numerous rods and ropes still hold the original reassemblage in place.
Are those disco balls? I think those are disco balls. Reflect on the reconceptualization.
An apricot scepter shines party bright across the monument. Glitter balls dangle like severed heads below the eternal king of disco. It is unmistakably a vision of you in your prime. A killer on the performance floor. Icon for all.
Okay, I guess Idiot Doom Spiral was true to his word after all.
Doesn't feel right to party now, does it? Are you at least happy with it?
The lieutenant solemnly looks toward the plaza, then turns to you.
Putting on a brave face and partying as hard as possible is the best way to get through tough times. Happy isn't the word. You can be satisfied with a job well done, but the current mood doesn't invite any analogues to joy.
We all need a pick-me-up, and I'm glad to provide. As entertainer, style leader, superstar love officer of the world. It's a job well done. Any happiness should be reserved for now. I'd be happy if I was blasting some Chem right now. What is Chem? Chem, right? Like chemicals. I think. Okay. It's a job well done.
He nods in respectful agreement, then closes his eyes for half a beat. When he opens them, it's clear he has something to say to you.
Detective, I have a few questions, if you don't mind.
About what? No, I don't mind.
He nods, eyes still on the megastar above. His face tinged by the citrus beams warming the cold air.
Why did you do it?
I wanted better for myself. The free market demands it. Fame and riches come naturally to me, don't you think? It's not what I wanted. This is all Idiot Doom Spiral's work. I wanted better for myself.
He nods. The roundabout is quiet, almost eerily so, in the rain. Drops fall around the apricot scepter and bounce off the glitter balls. Yet, the noble king of disco still hunts unperturbed for the next funky beat.
I'm a king of disco now.
Honest, maybe even too honest. Didn't we talk about giving back to the community?
And was it all worth it?
What are you talking about? 100% worth it. I would do it all over again, but this time with more profit. Hey, it's the system. I did my best to support artists, employ people, give back to the community. Even told Idiot Doom Spiral to stop drinking. I really don't need to be judged like this, especially after the amount of tax I've paid. What are you talking about?
You managed to get quite a fortune, kicked off by underpaying a young artist.
You had to pay her so little. Otherwise, you wouldn't have made any profit. And if you don't make a profit, you don't have money to invest.
I think I had only 10 real at me at the time, so yeah, I couldn't pay her anymore.
The lieutenant speaks as if you're rich. A common misconception, especially if you count the tax. No, we've got a long way to go before we can feel financially comfortable. The hustle never stops.
Hey, it's the system. I did my best to support artists, employ people, give back to the community, even told Idiot Doomspiral to stop drinking.
Ah, yes. Spoken like a true philanthropist.
He smiles gently.
Alright, shall we? We still have some things left to do before we can go home.
Wait, I want to talk to Idiot Doomspiral first.
I don't think we have time for that. And even if we did, I doubt he's around anymore. Everyone's left.
Okay, let me have one more look at the monument.
Sure, whenever you're ready.
The disco dancer towers above, mounted on a horse. Numerous rods and ropes still hold the original reassemblage in place.
Every day you're hustling, I got an achievement. Okay. So this and this is the same. We have to go to the boy. And I think this is also the same, right? And this is just bugged. And it will stay like this forever. Okay. Yeah. Let's check to be sure, but most of the people are gone. Oh, hi, Maniela.
The boyadero stares at you with respect, then gestures towards the trickles of blood adorning your clothes.
Danger comes with the boyadero lifestyle, alright? Yeah, I got shot, no big deal. It really hurts, Maniana. Pain. That's what your strike brought upon us. Danger comes with the boyadero lifestyle, alright?
There are types of danger. The one I'm usually concerned with is lung cancer or getting mauled by wildlife, not bullets.
He shrugs.
It calls back to an older era where this was commonplace, though. You have a true boyadero heart.
Right, so where is everyone?
Hiding, gathering themselves. The harbor's in full lockdown, friend. No getting in or out, for the time being.
You can't help me get inside.
No, man. Not today. Today is war.
He says it matter-of-factly, like it's no big deal.
What's going to happen next?
Time will tell. I'll tell Evrak you dropped by. I'm sure he'll be glad.
He shrugs and gives you a small wink. What will you be doing now?
I'll be okay here, doing lookout. Quite the sight, aren't they? Getting to like that red I am.
You service the red flags draped from the harbor gates.
Don't worry about me. I live to alleviate the worries of our brothers. See if any insane killers turn up. Then I'll run. And live.
I'm sure you'll do good. Try not to get shot, eh?
I'm sure I'll be luckier than you, friend.
His grin is as white as a desert. Is Measurehead still there? And also, I can't go here, right? Nope. No, Measurehead is not there. Finally, I can loot this fucking crate.
Yes?
Oh no, no. I didn't want to talk to you. This fucking crate, I can loot it right now. I waited the whole game for this. Yes. I waited the whole game for 1.10 real. Great. Okay. Let's go to Fritta.
The tear machine stands in the... A small cabinet on the wall is filled with very...
Okay, here. Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something.
You don't need money anymore.
A colourful...
Again, I'm obliged to inform you that both alcohol and cigarettes damage your health. Here you go, mister. Here you go, mister. Here you go, mister.
Okay. So now I've bought everything that I can. Right. So, I think that's it for this stream. Let's go here. Let's save it. And yeah, that's it. Thank you very much for watching this stream. But don't fret, I'll be back in an hour to finish this game. Just as I said in my stream title, we will finish Disco Elysium today. So yeah, but we will do it in an hour. I just need a little bit of a break right now. Yeah, this stream was freaking action-packed like never before. And we still have a little bit left. We'll probably go, like, explore the whole map once more. Talk to maybe Kuno if he's there, to Sandy the Skull and stuff. Then to Idiot Doom Spiral, to the Wash Basin Lady. We will check Classia's Boy one more time. Maybe it's unlocked. And then we will go to that island and finish the game. Man, I'm kind of a little bit sad that we are finishing it. But also, like, quite content. Yeah, it was a great journey, wasn't it? It was a great journey. Right, thank you very much once more for watching. If you're watching this on YouTube, hi, I hope that you like my content. If you do, please like and subscribe. And after I finish this game, I plan to do some Disco Elysium related content. Most important of all is a critique video that I'm planning to do on YouTube, so look out for that. And yeah, I think that's it for now. I'll be back in an hour. If you want to play with me or watch my Twitch streams, I am going live at 5 PM CET and at 9:30 PM CET most of the days. Right now my schedule is that I'm going live at Tuesday, on Wednesday, on Friday, and on Sunday. Those are my stream days. If you go to my Twitch page and look under the information screen, there's a Twitch extension that counts down to my next streams, so regardless of your time zone, you know when I'm going live, so that shouldn't pose a problem. Also, I update my Twitch schedule, so you should also have no problem like checking that out. And yeah, I think that's it. We'll be back in an hour. Thank you for watching. Have a great day, have a great night, wherever you are on the globe. I hope to see you soon. Goodbye.